Our next guest, in my humble opinion, is the GOAT of football entertainment. His way with words, love of lyrics, and infectious energy has seen him amass over 430,000 subscribers, over 180 million views on his channel, nearly ready to surpass 800,000 followers on social media. His character, charisma, and comedy has seen him in multiple versatile shows such as Grilling, dating show on Standout TV, X-Files, his own series as well, and he is your chocolate Superman. Half man, half amazing. Modern day Mac, fam. Expressions. Oozing sauce. Blood.
What an intro, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Nah, Merry Christmas to you, my bro. Look, bro, I wore my Christmas jacket, fam.
Bro, you were sparkling. I said it when I saw you
like
today.
a Harris Christmas tree, fam. You know them way there, bro.
You don't know how much I've been perfecting that in the mirror.
Hey, listen, that intro was sensational, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, man. I'm loving this setup, branching out, bro.
Yes.
You're killing it, man. Obviously, I saw that walking Malteser on the episode. Saw Saeed as well. And yeah, fam, when you reached out, bro, I said, of course, bro. Blessed to be here, man. Thanks for having me, my boy.
It's a pleasure.
Well, you did sell me short, though, blood, in that Gary Coleman flipping intro, fam. You know what I mean? Brother, you must think Troopz is sitting here. Are you going to sell me short like that, bruv?
What do you mean?
Said 800,000 followers across social media. Brad, I got over 1 million, fam.
Are you sure? When I was counting up, adding up the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter.
YouTube?
No, I didn't count YouTube. I separated the YouTube. Social media, I separated it.
Yeah,
and also, why
yeah,
you not wearing your hat, bro?
Brother, I never read, fam. I'm the most shameless man on YouTube, but come on, G. You get me, fam. Come on. You trying to get me in trouble, bro.
I should have got you a blue one, yeah?
Never read, bruv. Unless they're Dior B22s. I'm shameless.
Listen, it's Christmas. We got crackers.
Yeah?
Pull this one, bruv. Let's see what's going on in here, man. That was shocking. That was shocking. You've even got one there as well.
What have I got, blood?
I don't even know.
What's in here, blood? What's in here, bro?
Let's take a look.
Another red hat, bruv. What is
Bro, I got
this
this from M&S, bro. I'm not sure if the quality of the Christmas crackers. Let me see if I can.
Is this a joke?
Let me see.
Why is the clock never full?
Why is the clock never full?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Because it always has room for seconds.
Oh my Jesus.
That's probably the worst joke I've ever told. Do you know them when you set me up, bro?
Them types of things infuriate me. Them type of jokes. Them dad jokes right there.
Oh my days, man.
But listen, brother, it is Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
And that means we got presents.
Swear down.
We got presents, brother. I'm not wearing this Santa hat for no reason.
Hey, you didn't have to, blood. Hey, what is this? Hey, my brother, you know. I swear down.
You know when you have to pretend like you don't know what it is?
You didn't even ask me what I drink, blood. You know them ways there, like, you get me? All right, guys, blood. The hell is this, blood? The hell is this, blood?
Just some apple juice. Bro.
Juice?
Yeah. Juice.
Brother, my 2-pack, blood, about juice, fam. What, you ain't got no alcohol, blood? You know them way there? What's man talking about, fam? What we doing here, blood? Man said it's Christmas, fam. Like, what's going on? What, am I fasting?
Nah, bro, I'm just looking after you, bro. Health is wealth.
You know what, bruv?
But you know what? No, that's wrong of me. Under the chair, there's another present, brother.
Under the chair,
match,
blood.
mix and match, bro.
Under the chair.
Under the chair. Because it'd be wrong. It'd be wrong if I didn't.
Hey,
there you go.
My brother, you know. Nah, bless it. Oh, you know what? Let me open
it first, yeah, before you give me my credit.
This is more like it, bro. This is more like it.
Let me swap the water out.
That Patron, fam. You know them way there, blood. Hey, nah, thank you, my brother.
Pleasure.
It's my favorite drink now. That's just me. I don't drink Hennessy and Courvoisier and that no more, bruv. Like Patron Silva, blood. You know what I mean? This is my favorite drink. You know what I mean?
I'm fresh back from Mexico as well, so the tequila
when I went Mexico, innit? Earlier
is this the recommendation?
Year, you know what it was? It was so hot in Mexico, like I couldn't drink the rum and what I usually drink because like one drink was just taking me out, bro. I was frassing out, blood. You get me? So then I found this. And
they got the real strong stuff over there.
Let me tell you this, bruv. I was up all night like Drake and Nicki Minaj, but I was going in with this, fam. This was fuel, blood. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big up each
quality,
and every
bro.
time.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You wanna?
We'll put this in the middle. Should we even open this and drink someone? I don't know.
Why not, bro?
I don't know. Can you drink today?
Yeah, I can have one, but I'm not trying to have more shots than Jermaine Defoe, blood, because you'll be getting me out of it.
It's gonna get messy today.
Right,
I'll let you pour yours because I don't know the quantities you want to go with.
Yeah,
apple juice is there as well.
Say no more, bro. Blessings. Perfect juice, boy. Perfect juice. There we go.
I've never had this before.
Try it, bro.
So I'm excited.
Try it, man.
It's my rule that I must drink what my guests drink.
Yeah?
So I'm hoping that I like it.
Say no more.
This is it. Let me get the red hat away. Let me even take mine off now because
So
I shouldn't be wearing red either.
What was you drinking with Robbie? Like some Ozempic water or
Whiskey,
something like that?
whiskey, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was drinking whiskey.
My bad.
Jameson whiskey from
Can't
Ireland.
always get things right. Big up Robbie though.
Forever taking them shots. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Let me even make sure that.
Nice, bruv. Smooth, blood. Cocoa butter, fam. You know them way there.
Ah, there we go. This is what it's about. Ah. So how are you, bro? How are you?
Brother, I'm good, man. It's been another successful year for me. Can't complain. Brother, I've been doing this over 10 years now, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I first came into the game, everyone was like, oh, look at the way he talks. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's uneducated. He's this, he's that. He's trying too hard. He's this. Like, why does he talk like that? He's a flash in a pan. Like, do you know what I mean? We're not going to see him in a couple of years. And you know what I mean? And I was getting that across the board, even from my own fans.
Really?
Do you know what I'm saying? And brother, look at me now.
You're shining, bro.
Brother, just
Diamonds.
look at me now. If there's ever something that's just called like self-belief is a big part of where I am right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to lie, I did all of this for fun. Didn't do it for work. Didn't want to make a career out of this. When I first started doing this, it's a thing where like I had a 9-to-5 job and I was doing it because my friends were telling me, oh, you're funny. Like, why don't you start making some videos? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you start doing some stuff? Do you know what I mean? So then I started making videos on Facebook, and literally it was called Expressions of a Black Man. That's why I got the name Expressions.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah. And I shortened it to Expressions because like when I got new fans that were outside of my friendship group, and you know, like when you create like a Facebook page and like people like it, people were like, oh my God, Black man so funny, Black man so funny. I'm like, Steve Blackman, less of that, blood. I ain't got a kendo stick, fam. You know them way there. Like it's one of them ones where like I'm gonna have to just change it. So I just changed it to Expressions. Do you know
what it is? You said something there about like the way you speak, and I've heard Troopz speak about this as well.
Yeah.
And people expect you to maybe like divert from that and sway from that when you're maybe on certain platforms and whatnot, which we're going to get into. But where'd you grow up?
So I grew up in Harlesden. Do you know what I'm saying?
North London.
Yeah, North London. Do you know what I mean? The reason why I support Tottenham is because that's where my mum was from. But when I was born, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally was born elsewhere, but then we moved. The only house I remember is in Harlesden.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So, like, yeah, me personally, I'm from Harlesden. Like, Troopz is from Northwest as well.
Yeah, and that's your local club, and that's who your family support.
Who? Tottenham?
Yeah.
So, like, my mum supports Tottenham. My dad doesn't support anyone because he said he's not going to put his hopes and dreams in the hands of 11 men chasing after a ball. He's Jamaican, innit, bruv?
Yeah.
They can't do that, bruv. You know what I'm saying, fam? That's what it is. So, like, my dad's... he's pretty fond of like Liverpool because his brothers and that support them, but he doesn't support any team in it. But my mum supports Tottenham, and it's not like, oh yeah, she just likes Tottenham, brother. She knows what's going on, fam. Yeah, you know them way there. That's why when I'm crashing out on my stream, phoning her and that, like she's watching me live. You know what I'm saying? My mum's fully invested, and like she forced that upon me, blood. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Because it's a thing where like growing up. I wasn't into football like until like later on. So my love was just wrestling. I just love wrestling. And like my brother was into football heavy, like Rants, innit? He was into football heavy. So, and like my uncle was also into football, my mum's brother. Yeah. And obviously while he was alive, R.I.P. Uncle George, my G. But while he was alive, he used to take my brother football often. And he was a Man United supporter. Okay. So obviously with Ronnie, he literally diverted to Man United. And I'll never forget the time. I remember I went football with them and then like we watched like a Man United game and stuff like that. And like I used to like Ryan Giggs, innit? Yeah. So I remember coming home. I don't know how old was I. Could have probably been like maybe 5 or something like that. Yeah. And like, you get me, my brother would have been like 7 or something like that. I don't even know. I remember coming home and saying something about Ryan Giggs. And then my mum said, Ryan who? Do you know what I'm saying? She goes, nah. And that next Christmas, I got a Tottenham shirt. And I can't remember if it was Hewlett-Packard. So I'm born in 1990. So if I was like 5 or 6, 96, I think it might have been a Hewlett-Packard. Because I think we went from Hewlett-Packard, we went from Holston to Hewlett-Packard, back to Holston or something. Like, from what I remember, I can't remember. But I had like a Hewlett-Packard and a Holston. So I think it might have been a Hewlett-Packard like around 95, 6, like around that era. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my mum just went boom. And then obviously I just had the shirt. wore it to school, and you know what I'm saying? And it just went from there.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was.
So in another life, you could have been a United fan.
Bro, in another life, if my mum let me choose, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say I'd have been a United fan because that's all far, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, it's one of them ones where, like, all of my friends in school were flipping Arsenal fans. Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
So then when the Tottenham shirt came in, broski, the reason why I can fight back like this is because I've been fighting all my life.
Yeah.
Fighting all my life. You know them way there? All my life I've been fighting, bruv. I've had to.
You didn't realise the significance of you wearing that top into school and what that was going to bring?
No, my mum literally said, this is how it's going to go.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
It's mad, isn't it, when you're younger? How?
But I don't regret it. Because, bro, imagine I supported Man United, yeah? Brother, I might be playing my games away and further away. There's no home games, blood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And also, like, your career is just completely different then, isn't it? Who you maybe collaborate with.
Like, don't get me wrong, Man United are, like, for me, the biggest club in the Premier League. So you would say, you know what, if you was a United fan, you'd be a lot bigger where you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's a lot of people that say
Look at Mark
that.
Goldbridge. Do you know what I mean? Look at Angry Ginge. Look at all of these different people that are just massive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look how far Saeed's climbed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but for me, it doesn't matter. Like, you get me? Like, this is my path. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm actually proud to being a Tottenham fan. And as little as they want to say, oh, yeah, Tottenham and no one cares, they may not care about Tottenham, but they care about me, blood.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that. Do you know what I'm saying? If my following transcends Tottenham into other clubs or just people that generally find me entertaining and funny, that makes me happy. Do you know what I mean? And and I feel like, I don't know, I'm not saying that other people's accolades are less than mine because but I'm just happy. Like, you get me? Hard work pays off, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want any easy route. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you could say, imagine I was an Arsenal fan and I came into this thing, I would have had AFTV, I'd had an umbrella, I'd have had a platform. Yeah. I would have been built up just like battery and don't say the rest. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Just rock it. You get me? Like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, rock it on the back, Sid, like that. Do you know what I mean? Yep. That's what could have happened. But no, bro. Like, literally, like, no one, like, obviously I did collabs with people, but I established myself before any of these things happened. Yeah. People were like, who's that guy? He's funny. Oh, I want to work with him. Reach out to him. And then that's where, and with collaborations, is how we all grow. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's it. So I'm never going to sit here and say I did it by myself. But one thing I could say is I never got a handout.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
So I was going through your old content and we're going to get into that later, but the short form, couple of minutes, you with the phone, I think, looking into the camera, just going for it.
Always
for those 2-3 minutes, just short form, bang, in your face, loud.
Mattis, I came into the game, like, not with cameras and all of these things. Bro, I just had my phone and, like, my laptop. And I didn't ever want... Man ain't Steven Spielberg, blood. Man ain't Spike Lee, blood. You get me? That's Thai, fam. You know them way there. That ain't me. Like, I just knew I had personality. Man knew I had something to say. I knew I had something to express. Yeah. So my thing was, let me just get that on in a camera. I didn't care about the editing. Didn't care about the shirts on the wall needing washing and, you know, them way there, hole in the wall and, do you know what I mean, doing it in my bedroom and, do you get me, fam? I didn't care about any of that. Yeah. You get me, fam? Started in my mum's yard. Like, I don't care about that. You get me?
It's mad. Everybody starts from somewhere. Yeah. Even when now we see your massive success, people can go back into the archives and look.
Well, of course, I'm never going to private that, bro. This is my story. Yeah. Bro, I'm the most shameless man on YouTube for a reason. Like, me and Rants...
I could have added that to the intro, but I thought, let you say it.
Me and Rants are completely different, bro. Completely different. You can see it, bro. That's why you think that we're not even brothers. Yeah. Like, growing up, bro, listen, I'm Mr. Expressive. I don't care.
Was you always like that?
Yes, always. Always, like... I do what I want to do. Like, do you know what I mean?
I got an image for you.
I would love to be... Huh?
I got an image for you.
What image?
Because this, I've got a few images for you. This image, I want you to take a look at this.
Yeah, bro, I love
That's
Power
expressive.
Go Power Rangers. You know what I mean? Man like Tommy Oliver. Ooh-yah, ooh-yah, ooh-yah. Brother, I love Power Rangers, fam. I'll never forget, like, I think my dad bought me the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers tape with Ivan Ooze and that, blood. Yeah. You get me, blood? Like, even the Ooze part, blood. You think that isn't in relation to what I'm doing now? Yeah. Ivan Ooze, bro. What a legend, bruv. I'm telling you, bruv. Like, when I got this Power Rangers suit, don't know how old I was, yeah, but I loved it. The mask, I got the sword as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah.
What's your earliest memories of life, I guess, in your household with your dynamics? Have you got just one brother or multiple?
No, so Rants is my older brother. I got a younger brother, also, that's like 8 years younger than me, so he would be like 28 or something like that. Nah, 27. But let me get that maths right before they say. Brother, listen, I got a C for GCSE, blood. And I needed a tutor for that, blood. So the maths ain't mathing like that.
So did I.
But yeah, I got a younger brother. And I also got a brother that's literally a year and a bit younger than me. We got different mums.
Okay.
But a brother. And then I got 2 older sisters.
Oh, wow.
2 older sisters, you get me? Which I believe one's either 10, no, I think it's 10 years older than me and then 8 years older than me. Or it's 8 and 6, but I'm not too sure, blood.
So your youngest years, house is packed, siblings.
Yeah,
Play fighting, Power Rangers.
5 of us, like, you get me, in the yard pretty much, yeah. Like, well, obviously my little brother came later on, but it was definitely 4 of us in the yard, you know what I mean? My 2 older sisters were instrumental in bringing up both me and Rants.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? One of them is a singer, all on Spotify and that, jazz singer, and another owns her own business and she lives in Berlin. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So.
And you're the live wire, I'm guessing, out of the group.
Yeah.
Surely no one's more live wire than you.
Let me tell you this. Listen, growing
you must have been mischievous.
Of course. Yeah. They used to put rude in front of my name, blood, because I was just a person that used to say it how it is. Do you know what I'm saying? I was a person, I went to like 3 or 4 different primary schools. I remember going the first day into my school and they moved me class because I told the teacher that her breath stinks. And it did. Because, bro, no kid's supposed to smell coffee like that, blood. My mum didn't drink coffee. Is shocking. My mum didn't drink coffee. Yeah. So I weren't used to them smells, innit? So like when her breath was there kicking like Jackie Chan, fam, in Rush Hour 2, blood, I was like, listen, I don't want, she was like, oh, can you sit down, And I was like, no, your breath stinks. You get me? And she sent me out the class, bro. I'm a youth, blood. I'm a youth. I think this was nursery or something.
How old
like
is you?
That.
3, 4?
Brother, whatever age, you know, I think that might be year 1. So nursery, whatever, like nursery, we go to your nursery and then reception, how it was when I was in school. So I don't know. I was a youth. Like I wasn't even in uniform, bro. I was just wearing my own clothes in nursery. Told her that her breath stinks. And then they moved me, innit? Like, I went Leopold. They moved me from whatever class that was, I think, to Miss Naomi's class. And then, yeah, I remember her name. I remember it all. You get me?
What's like the worst thing that you probably did at school? Because I'm thinking, were they calling you like in the teachers, he's a class clown, he's always loud, he's always trying to, was you always just trying to entertain the class, entertain people around you?
You know what, you see with me in school, I used to mess about in class, but I always used to go home and do my homework. Right. Because I didn't want licks. That's what it was, bro. I didn't want that. You get me, fam? I didn't want the belt, blood. And my mum had WWE championships. You know them way there. I didn't want any of that. So I used to always mess around in class because I didn't really, I don't know, I find like the way that we're taught in, what I was taught in school, I couldn't really engage in. So I would just used to like do things around the class, do you know what I mean? Just to entertain, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
So from a young age, you knew you were special in terms of entertaining, in terms of making people laugh, in terms of maybe even your vocabulary.
See, I thought I was special, but my teachers thought I had special needs. Like, you know them way there, fam. That's what it was.
But they dismissed you. They dismissed you. They doubted you.
Listen, fam. Listen, I've been suspended like a chandelier a few times, blood. You know them way there. Like it happens, bro. It happens, man.
Do you know what? It's mad because I've got another image, and you did mention.
Brother, how many images you got?
Bro, I'm telling you, I got images.
This, brother.
I got images. Brother. This is the next one I want to show you. You with the guitar.
Yeah, bro. Come on. Elias, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? Jeff Jarrett from early. I think this was my sister's guitar.
Okay.
You know what I mean, fam? Look, Gap Lives Matter from early. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. I think that was my sister's guitar. Like, I remember growing up, my mum was always trying to force an instrument onto me because she loved, like, she was like, oh, one of my children are going to play like a saxophone or something like that. Obviously now, man, going to be like, pause, blood. You know, them way there and that. But like, I was never into it. Like, I remember clarinet. She bought bare different things. Like, Rants had drums in it. So then I remember picking up this guitar one time and then just like trying to play and like just singing along. Because that's what I'm saying. I just used to do my own thing. Do you know what I mean? I sing whatever I want to sing, and if I don't know the words, I'll hum the rest, fam. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. I'm shameless.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, why not, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Milli Vanilli, bro, they're all flipping lip syncing for the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then man made peas. So I'm thinking, yo, maybe I could try a thing, like from early. So yeah, I always enjoyed music, always enjoyed like performing. Like I did drama in school. And like, I remember my mum and my auntie and that used to come to like my plays and stuff like that. Do you get me? Like performances, like karaoke. You get me? Like I used to do it all, fam.
And no nerves, no worries before
Broski.
that. Just straight up performing.
Hakuna Matata, bro. Like when I say with me, like it's like when I go out on the stage and I look, like I don't see anything. So you could be smiling at me, telling me I'm doing a good job. I don't see anything. I hear noises. Do you know what I mean? It's like when I go out there, I'm Stevie Wonder, fam. I'm Daredevil, blood. Matt Murdock, blood. I can't see a damn thing, blood. The other senses are just there. Do you know what I mean? So, like, for me, like, I don't know. I feel like I've always just used to being on stage, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And just performing.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, I'd love to get into acting, bro. I'm telling you, I would love to get into acting, 100%.
The bigger the stage, the bigger the occasion,
Yeah,
the bigger the
bro. Challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm a person, bro, I'm shameless. I'll challenge myself. But I'll go on Strictly Come Dancing or the one with the ice skates, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't ice skate, but I'll do it, blood.
Yeah.
I don't care if I drop 15 times. I don't care if I fail, blood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about the experience, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get me? When I say I'm the most shameless man, that's exactly what I am. When it comes to me, I'm shameless, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned there your relationship with your mum and the musical instruments. What was your relationship with your dad like?
Hey, the relationship with my dad. What I love about the relationship with my dad is that, like, I feel like everybody's dad has maybe put their hands on them or done da. My dad ain't put his hands on me once, and I deserved it. Would have deserved it. Like I said, I was the rude. I done the worst things. But my dad, I was so scared of my dad that it's like once he found something out and looked at me, it's like, man, done it already. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So my mum would just do the rest. Like my mum would just go to work, yeah, and then I look at my dad, and whatever my dad would like do would just be so worse than what I've had to deal with from my mum. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So like with my dad, like what I like is that when we was younger, I'm not gonna lie, it was more like, oh yeah, I listen to him, I have to do what he says. There was no like conversation, like, oh yeah, but I want to do this. Now you're doing this.
Yeah.
You're doing that. You're doing that. So growing up, I used to think, oh yeah, he's there, you know what I mean? But then as you get older, and then as I've become a man and everything, it's like my relationship with my dad, like as a man, it's just the best.
Yeah.
Like I really wish I had, well, I wouldn't say that I wish I had that there, because I think the fear that he used to instill in me without doing anything, bro.
Silence speaks.
Just because when you see your dad bad people up on the road,
okay,
and in life, and everyone's scared of him. Everyone. You get me? People like, it's like everyone's just scared of him. So it's like, when you see that, if I'm seeing grown men scared of my dad, yeah, why wouldn't I be? But the wickedest thing is, I don't think he ever would have done it, because, you know, like when it's your own, you're a big softie. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? Back then. So it was just like, oh yeah, But my relationship with my dad now is just so sick. And when I talk about the stuff like growing up and that, and how he's evolved as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously seeing where you used to give man orders, you get me, like Uber Eats and that, fam. Now, I'm not saying he's taking orders, but we're having conversations. There's give and take.
Yeah.
Like he can't tell me anything that I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
More balance now.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. And he's fucking hilarious, bro.
Really? Is that where you get your humor from?
Brother, let me tell you this. I didn't think it was anything to do with my dad until the later stages in life. Until I became a man, I didn't realize how funny my dad was. Because, you know, until you like reach certain stages, man ain't really trying to have fun, blood.
Yeah.
Him, broski, like he could do what I do, bro. Like
really?
He phones me after seeing some of my content, yeah, and some of the stuff he says makes me laugh. Don't get me wrong, I can't repeat it because it'll get me cancelled. You get me, fam? But yeah, some of the stuff he says just makes me laugh. Like, even when I was in Jamaica the other day and I was in KFC, the way he acted, I couldn't even say the real stuff that he done in the X-Files video. I'll be cancelled. Really? My dad don't give a damn. He's an old school Jamaican. You know what them man are like.
Yeah. The internet is of nothing to him.
Internet, outernet, he don't give a damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
just living his life carefree.
Yeah, man. So like my relationship with both my parents, I would say are great. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And I had a good childhood. You get me?
That's nice, man, to hear, because you hear like broken families and that type of hardship and graft, and absolutely you've got your own hardship
like
and
what
graft,
I'm
but it's
doing
nice
now,
to know
though,
everybody was there.
Like what I'm doing now, for example, like my dad's so strict, he's like, nah, go school, go this, go college, do that. I told him I weren't going uni, blood. You get me? The only reason why I went uni, I said, if you want me to go uni, buy me a car. Bought me a car.
That's how badly he wanted you to go.
Bought me a car. So these are the ages where, you know what I mean? We're getting towards men, like you can't tell. I'll tell you what I'm doing, sort of. You get me? Even though I was still scared. You get me? Bro, I'm 19 years old when I was doing that still. So like, yeah, I'm at that 6 foot plus. Yeah, you get me? Yo.
You're surrounded. You got father setting out the laws and the you know, the legalities. You got mum there who will whip you.
Yeah.
You got Rants there who's older than you as well. We'll get into that. Like you're surrounded, like no one can touch you really.
I know,
It seems so from what I'm hearing. You know what I mean?
Nah, I had a good setup, bro. Like, you get me, fam. Like, I can't complain, bro. Like, obviously, there's stuff that happened in your childhood and stuff like that. But when I look at it being a man now, I realized that, like, when I was growing up, I used to think my mum used to hit me for no reason. Like, why? Like, do you just have a hard day and you just want to, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but no, blood. Like, the stuff I was doing, blood, like, I don't know, maybe if I thought I was bored or...
What have you done that you look back and not maybe regret because you're a kid, but you look back and say, rah, you were moving mad then?
Bare stuff, like to Rants, like even Rants. Like, I'll never forget, Rants bought a Mark Morrison CD, Return of the Mac, blood, you know what I mean? Don't know what year it was, yeah. Rants bought a CD, he just kept playing it, repeat. We had some argument, yeah. And I believe he kicked me unconscious, blood, for about 2-3 minutes, blood. And the man woke up, and when I woke up, he was crying, innit? Like, he was like, because that's the first bit of emotion that man seen from him. But I was so upset, I said, I'm gonna get my own back. Because obviously he's my older brother, man, I can't do nothing to him.
Yeah.
Brother, return of the what? Return of the Mac, return of the crack, fam. Man walked up into the room, blood, opened that CD, and I broke it in half, and the pain, have you ever snapped a disc in half? The pain in my hands, I was like, brother, I thought my hands were bleeding.
That ain't easy
Snapped
to
the
do.
CD, and then I remember, like, his football socks, I cut, like, the feet off them. So, like, when he was getting ready to go football and trying to put his socks and pull them up, they were like bandages.
Yeah.
Broski, I never seen a man switch. So he just knew it was me, fam. Chase man around the yard. You know what I mean, fam? Like, I received another beat down. You get me? And that's not even a half of that. I used to do bare mad stuff. Do you get me?
Would you draw the line at your older sisters? Like, that's the respect level. No, I'm not going to mess with their shit. But then when it comes to Rants, we're going to go fully at it. Or the brothers will just go mad, bonkers.
Yeah, like, that's it. Like, you get me? Like, that's it. Like, I remember Rants used to do certain things. So, like, I remember he had a drink there. Like, he was pissing me off. And I put, like, some salt in his drink. So he was cleaning the kitchen. I was cleaning, like, the dining room because we had chores when we was living at home, innit? Yeah. So I went and put salt in his drink, yeah? And it was there for time. He wasn't drinking. It's like he forgot it was there. I was thinking, when's he going to drink it? When's he going to drink it? He said something to me. And I was pissed at him, but I just pretended not to be pissed, innit? I was like, nah, bro. It's all good. Yeah, You gotta say no more. Go, oh, there's my drink. Man just went, backed it, bro. Went like this, went. Brother, you went like that. Yeah, man started coughing, choking, brother. You saw me. I can't. That's the
thing. You can't hide
innit?
your smile.
I'm expressions, bro. I smiled straight away. I broke down, fam. I fell down on my knees. Broski, like the Rants I used to trouble, blood. I swear down. My sisters, I just used to do things like, I remember like they used to have like chocolates and sweets and stuff, and I was a fat youth, blood. So like when they would like hide them, I remember running upstairs, finding their stash, I remember like it was these sweets called Bassets and whatever. Like I didn't know what sweets they were, innit? Brother, you ever picked up a bag of sweets and went like that,
Yeah.
The most disgusting sweets I've ever had, blood. Some licorice Bassets, Holiday Bassets, or some black. It was nasty. Broski, I was throwing up, blood. I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that, finding my sister's stash and then just throwing up, blood. Like my sisters, I said, let me allow them, bro.
I got these last 2 pictures, you and Rants. I can tell, and then you holding this football as well. I'll just give you both of those to look at and reflect. But I can tell you were so cheeky as a kid. Yeah. I can actually see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You were cheeky. You kind of remind me of my little brother when I was growing up, because I was the older brother as well. Blood. I can imagine you like climbing up on the work surfaces, trying to reach for the top cabinet, trying to get the biscuits. You're not meant to be in that tin, You'll be dropping, falling, all sorts of madness, just breaking all rules.
I'll never forget the first day I got drunk, blood. I was probably about this age here.
Really?
So, like, my mum went food shopping, and I love grapes, innit? So, like, you know when you bring the food shopping from the car and then you put it down at the front door, innit? And then she'll obviously go about her business, and then... No, she brought it to the kitchen, so it was all in the kitchen. And obviously, I'm about this years old, so I remember just sitting there, waiting for her to come and unpack the shopping, and I'm hungry, and I just see the thing of grapes. You know the grapes in, like, the packaging, like, the basket sort of thingy, Brother, I ate the whole thing of grapes. Bro, red wine, fam. You know them way there, blood. Let me tell you it right now, blood. man was on the floor. My mum came downstairs, saw me on the floor like this, holding my stomach. Like, She like, what's happened? What's happened? She looked at the grapes and she's like, you fucking idiot! What have you done? I've just bought those. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, I'll never forget.
Your parents are proper yardie, right?
Nah, my mum is literally the female Chris Eubanks Senior. Like, she speaks so posh, so posh. Obviously, not when she's shouting, trying to do all of that.
Code switch.
But when my mum is being seen, or her telephone voice, hello, you have reached. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my mum's got the poshest voice you'll ever see. My dad's just a yardie.
Yeah.
Yardie. Like, that's it. Like, and he'll talk to me. Like, he sent me a voice note that other day, yeah, after Tottenham got put in a spliff by Forest. And even I didn't understand it. Do you get me? I was thinking, I had to phone him. And I was like, what did you say? I was like, you're talking like the man in the barbershop, blood. You get me, fam? You need to slow down, bro. Bobby Valentino, fam. We're not at an auction. Like, why are you speaking so fast? And in the Jamaican accent, too. Like, what are we doing here? But nah, you got me with these photos. And Rants looks exactly the same, bro. I
was going to say to you, like, you can tell he is the older.
Look how serious he looks in this as well, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, broski, to be fair, when he was younger, he wasn't this serious, innit? Like, he got serious as he turned into a man. But me, that's what I'm saying. Rants turned into a man, and I turned into a man-child. Like, that's exactly what happened.
Do you feel like he always had, from even a young age, like a responsibility to kind of look over you, look after you, make sure that you're good? Like, he maybe almost acted a bit more like an adult because he had, you to kind of look after and maybe say, you know what, no one's going near my brother. Because I want to, like, your freedom that you're speaking with, that comedy, that humor, like, it feels like you just have a lease of life, and the dangers and maybe he's just
so I loved
moving that
having
all out
an
the
older
way.
brother. I loved having an older brother for the simple fact. Obviously, there were things like, it was peak in situations where, like, oh yeah, I'll be getting hand-me-downs instead of my own stuff, blood. You get me? Even like when it comes to school uniform, you expect new uniform, but because he was at that school, Mal's just getting hand-me-downs. Everyone's blazers and that is looking fresh and so clean.
When
like
the collar goes brown a
you know
little
them
bit,
way there, yeah, fam. And my thing's faded, bruv. You get me? My blazer looks like it's had 3 shots of tequila, like Taser Black. You know them way there. And I'm like, what's going on, mumsy? You get me? From man getting bullied and that. You know what I'm saying? Broski, I had to go through it, but I love having an older brother because, like, as much as I may not know how Rants was seen in his year, because remember, I got my own things going on.
Yeah, so
I know how he was seen in my year.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I used to run my mouth. Bro, my mouth used to run like Usain Bolt all the time. I got no filter, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
You get yourself into fights and stuff.
Bro, I used to get myself into all sorts of problems, bro. You get me, fam? And obviously having him there, it's like I always knew I had like... And the thing is, with Rants, he's not what's the word? He's not like an aggressive, someone that will stick it on you. He's not that. Like, I feel like I may have got him into more situations than he's ever had in his life. No, I'm serious.
Really?
No, real talk. Now, I should actually ask him that question because Rants don't have fights. Growing up, Rants didn't have fights. Like, I don't remember Rants having that too many fights. Obviously, there's a couple I remember that had nothing to do with me.
All right.
But those are only a couple. I could name about 5 different situations where he's had to... Do you know what I mean? And that's only in school, not after that. But in school, like when we was in school and he was the 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And he was there. He looked after me, bro.
Would you want to like say something, no filter, cuss a man out, or say something about their appearance or their breath?
So
or
I'll give you a story,
examples?
Give you a story. We were in a cage in Twyford. So one of Rance's boys, and he's actually my boy as well now. Like, it was just, do you know when you're just taking the piss, blood? Like, I know his mum, you know what I'm saying, fam? You get me? Big up Daniel, blood. Daniel Roy's, blood. My guy, fam. So, like, that's Rance's brethren, but I know she did it. So I think Daniel said something to me, like, cheeky, innit? Yeah. And obviously, I've seen the girl that he's supposed to be with. I said, brother, you're talking to me like that, yeah, but I just seen the next man holding up your gal, this, that, wheelbarrowing your gal or something. I said something outrageous.
What age is this?
So I would have been in probably year 7, and Rants is in year 9.
Okay.
So this is my first year in high school.
Yeah.
You get me? So I've ran off my mouth to him, and he was like, yo, you can't be talking like that, yeah? And me, I didn't take it as anything, yeah? And then I took it to a next level, yeah? I was like, brother, you have shoes as well, bro. That's crazy. Like brother, fam, I was going in, yeah? To the point where, out of nowhere, the man just grabbed me by my throat. I was up by the cage, innit, yeah? Literally, Danny will tell you, like, you remember this, yeah? Up by the cage, and this is my brother's brethren. No word of a lie, yeah? I'm there begging for my life. And in the corner, I'm just seeing someone running. I'm seeing this my brother, innit? Bro, I stopped begging for my life and carried on cussing him. Blood. I said, go on then, do something, blood. If you're bad, do something, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? My brother just come headlock, dash him to the ground. Are you mad? That's my brother. And I want to explain to you, like, if he's going to do that to his friend, just imagine what he's done to other people, bro. Yeah. Just imagine. Because, like, there was a story in school, like, there's another one. I remember, like, I might need to stop name dropping in that, but I remember I was in flipping tech, like design technology. Yeah. We're in design technology, we're building whatever. And when one youth in my class picked up, like, a knife and, like, he was just insinuating that he was going to do something, like he was trying to, like, when someone's just walking around the thing.
Rolling their shoulders.
Yeah, just doing the most, yeah. And I'm not going to lie. Obviously, man's confident, like, man used to cuss, man, and That's probably why he was doing it and that, because I'm not saying I didn't start or nothing, but you get me, fam. But when you bring that situation into it, it's mad. Yeah. Do you get me? So I remember I was walking outside the gate, and then my brother was asking me, oh, yeah, what's wrong? No, I was just walking, so I was leaving school, and it was just on my mind, innit? And I'm not the usual bubbly self, this, that, and the other. By the way, he didn't do anything to me. I just felt, like, a bit intimidated. Yeah. Do you get me? I'll never think, like, I always remember that. I felt a bit intimidated. I was probably in school. That was probably the first time in school I felt a bit intimidated, yeah? So then, like, I remember we was walking out now, and then I see my brother, and he goes, you good? This, that, and the other. We didn't always used to go home, but I actually saw him. Then he was like, I was like, nah. And I've told him what's happened. I've never seen my brother so angry. He lost it. You get me, yeah? He's just walking around. He's walked around looking for the person, doing this, that, and the other. Don't find nothing, yeah? Go to school the next day, yeah? Then I just get called out of my classroom. So school starts at what? 8:30 or something like that? Yeah. Brother, first lesson. I get called out of my class, yeah? By the head of school. And they're like, Rants has done so-and-so to this, that, to what's going on? I said, what do you mean? I said, school just started. Brother, I see the brother walk past, yeah? The same guy that chased me, like, purple eye, like, did it mash up. So remember, like, Rants is 2 years older than me. Mash up. Fam, when I hear the story, so apparently, Rants was literally just walking, he's seeing the youth, yeah? And he hasn't asked a question. On site. He said all he asked was, it was your name, innit? He was like, oh, yo, are you? He goes, yeah, who's asking? Boom! Fam, I wish I was there. You get me, fam? Rants was giving him hands and feet, bro. You know them way there. Rants was doing the most. The good fella stomp.
And like, you could have given verbal while that was going on.
Nope, I couldn't do the commentary. I couldn't do anything. Like the Jim Ross. Oh, God! Yeah. You know them way, oh, he's down. He's not getting up from this. I couldn't do any of that, but... Yeah, Rants put him on a T-shirt, blood. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, I believe Rants got in more fights because of me than he would. Were you misunderstood at school in terms of, like, you're doing verbal and it's for banter, it's for jokes, and you're almost maybe expecting someone to come back at you with the same level of, Nah, you know what it is? In school, I wouldn't say that I had that many scraps. I just had we would beat, like, just banter. Were you popular? Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I never felt, like, I always had friends, but I didn't, like, in school, there's people would be like, oh, yeah, I'm with the rude boys, I'm with the this, I'm with the that. I was with everyone. Right. Now, I don't like just sectioning off, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I like getting to know different sorts of people, do you know what I'm saying? So, there might be people that my brethren might say, oh, he's a neek. But I'll chat to them. Yeah. And I won't even get, and it's not like, oh yeah, I'll be there laughing with them and then I'll tell him what I go on after. I won't get involved in all of that. Like, I'm not a follower. Like, I like to, like, create my own path. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't like to be boxed in. Do you know what I'm saying? So one thing I never liked, I never wanted anyone to be intimidating of me. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to be the entertaining, the funny, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And obviously being black and being tall and, when I got to a certain age, because I was short in school, but and being big, because, you know what I'm saying? You could just be seen as, like, oh yeah, just like, they can just, like, label you. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think, like, my voice being high, you get me, and me being expressive, I think that sort of helped the cause, you get me? Because I'm more, like, brother, when I think about what I'm like, bro, Chris Tucker, Eddie Murphy, Black Jim Carrey, like these are the sort of guys, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm shameless. Like literally, when it comes to me, I'm absolutely shameless. The only thing I'm not shameless about is like my family. Like when it comes to like my family, and that's the only reason why like I keep my personal things like offline.
Yeah.
Because say what you want about me, I put myself online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys put me here.
Yeah.
So thankful for it. If it
So it's
wasn't
give
for
and
like my
take.
fan base,
Yeah.
like you get me, whether you like me or you don't, yeah. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here right now, innit? So you guys have changed my life, innit? So you've got a right to critique me. You've got a right to tell me if I'm funny. You've got a right to tell me if you don't like this video, if you don't, what I can do better. You've got a right to do any of that. I'm not saying that I'm asking for the opinion, but you've got the right because I'm putting that content out. But like, you see, like when people dox people's addresses, when they find out your real name and do things like that, and then, or like, if like someone walks up and be like, oh, you Expressions mum, or you did I don't want any of that. Yeah. You get me? Like, don't get me wrong. My mum loves to, you get me? Like my mum will be wherever she's at, and if she sees someone watching my video, she loves to do that. Oh, that's fine, mumsy, do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I don't want my family, like my family's not online, innit? Like Rants is online, fine. Cool. You get me? But when it comes to like here, I could have said like my sisters' names and all of these things, and I would have loved to. Do you know what I mean? But the internet is what they want to make it. The internet isn't a safe space at times. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You can have a community and you can just think, but the bigger you get, you're always going to go through storms. Do you know what I mean? People are always going to go for your vulnerabilities and that. And when it comes to me, like, I tell you, I'm shamelessly, like, this is just, I'm fine. Yeah. You get me? Like, I said, I put myself in the firing line. I put myself here, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, like, my family, you get me? They didn't sign up for this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you did. So so that's the difference. And that's the line that's drawn.
They didn't sign up for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Was there ever like because obviously from what it sounds like, Rants is kind of always there. If there's a moment in school, there's a moment where people need to be patterned. Is there ever a moment in your life where your brother wasn't there because maybe you've taken a step too far into a realm of unknown, and now it's like, oh, I'm in some serious trouble. I'm in a serious incident, and Rants isn't here no more.
Broski, let me look. Listen, I'm shameless.
Yeah,
you know, I've had a lot of like fights and that in school. Like some I've won, some I've lost. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend and be like, oh yeah, I used to knock man out in school. Brother, I remember when one brother hit me in my rib, and I collapsed. I folded like a WWE steel chair. And I said, you know what, X, you can't get hit in your rib again. If that happens, you know, that's it. You're gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, literally. And the wickedest thing is, that same brother, we're brethrens now. Like, it's funny how things work out. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, in school, I wasn't, like I said, I was more funny, jovial. I didn't used to get into issues like that. I used to get into issues with like people in older years. Not my year. Yeah. Like my year, that was the only person my brother had to deal with in my year was that brother. Yeah. My brother didn't have no other issue because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even so, even that kid, we were in year 7 and bro, he looked about 25. You know them way there. Yeah. That's what he is. He's Nigerian as well, bruv. So you get me, brother. Back then, you get me, certain things were going on, bruv. You know what I'm saying, fam? Certain things were going on, bruv. So yeah, man, it's one of them ones. I didn't really have problems with like people in my year. Like I was more like funny and like people just used to come to me because I was fat, had a gap. So the reason why I had to just like defend myself and I'm quick with it and I'm like, this is because I've had to be like that. Yeah. Do you get me? So, and because I've had to accept like my, what's the word? Oh, I don't want to say faults because I wouldn't change anything about how I was. Like being fat and losing the weight is a part of my story and I love that. You get me? Because like when I was fat, like I used to wear the same sort of clothes all the time because I used to think that it made me look slim. Do you know what I'm saying? You used to see items of clothing that you wanted to buy, that you see someone wearing, like you see my brethren wearing something. I'm like, oh, I want that. Go there, my size ain't there, or my size is there, and it looks like curtains on, man. Do you know them way there, fam? Yeah. More Rolls than Royce, blood. I looked like Sean Kingston, blood, when I was in school. Big man ting, but I weren't getting beautiful girls, fam.
So you was in a mixed school?
Yeah.
So being overweight definitely probably impacted maybe your relationship with females at that point?
You know what? In school, like not sixth form, but in school, it was more, you're cute. Cute ain't good, blood.
No.
Cute is not good. You know what I mean? That's what it is,
You're like
fam.
a brother to me.
Like, yeah! Broski. Side man, blood. I'm not the side man,
pulling off the cheek.
Bro, that's what I mean. And man, I got the dimple as well, so it was peak as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So in school, like, yeah, like I remember even like Valentine's, like when I'll give girls a card, they'll be like, oh, like, it never went past that.
Oh no.
Do you know what I'm saying? Vote. Broski, I remember I lost my virginity in a string vest, blood. I was having sat-nav sex, blood. You know what I mean? That's what it was. Now, big man ting, that's what it was, bro.
What's sat-nav sex for anyone?
So two fat people having sex and they can't find the body parts, blood. So I was trying to find the Chronicles of Panania, blood. It was like, turn left. Do you know what I mean? Turn right. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was, bro. Like, literally, the string vest didn't come up. You ever had to lift up your stomach, blood, to insert something?
In 40 miles.
Bro, yo, I'm telling you, bro, it was peak, fam. Do you know what I mean?
How big was you, would you say?
I was big. So like, I would say like when I was 16, you finished school at 16.
Yeah.
So like when I was 16,
GCSE.
I would probably say I was 16, 17. I was probably like my biggest. And I'd probably say 17, I was probably about 18 stone. And like the waist was about 40 something.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I can't imagine you being big.
Nah, broski, listen, like man's gone through that story, innit? That's why, I'm not saying, oh, I'm allowed to make fat jokes, but I've lived that. Do you get me? If you're fat, you want to be fat. Because I've done the story. You know, some people will be like, oh, it's impossible. I used to think that.
Yeah.
I used to go on a diet and it failed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I said, you know what? I'm not happy with my life. Like, you only get one life. I want to feel confident when I leave the yard. Don't get me wrong. I was confident when I was big. I had a loud mouth.
Yeah.
But you know, like, when I walk around and be like, oh, yeah, I beat a girl last week. Brad, I was at home with Palmer, blood, lying through my teeth, blood. And I can do that because I got a gap. You know them way there? So it's one of them ones where, like, as soon as I lost the weight, everything that I used to say, I got straight in, fam. I went to Brunel University with a Chictionary, blood. Because I'm telling you, I lost the weight like between 17 and 18.
Oh, so it was record time.
Yeah, bro. So when I got into sixth form, I shot up in height. Because I never used to even be 6 foot. So I shot up in height. Then the weight kind of distributed while I was like on like a Herbalife diet. I went on like a Herbalife diet with 2 meal replacements. I was like having a shake for breakfast, shake for lunch. And then I was just eating dinner. And I lost that weight. And I feel like, I don't want to blame my mum or whatever, but I feel like I was fat because just because of that.
The cooking was good. Yeah.
Because my granddad got ill and then my mum had to move into his house and look after him. And then as soon as we were fending for ourselves, yeah, I went on a diet. So I was having my meal replacements and I was working in like Blockbusters. So I would always like have my food like afterwards and then eat what I wanted after. Bro, the weight just dropped off, broski. I lost 17. I went down to about 13 stone. So I lost about 4 stone in about 3 months and didn't go to the gym once because, like, as much as I say I was shameless, like the gym, I didn't really know what to do in the gym. Yeah. And then I could have went for a run. Like, I used to go for a run with like a black bag on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro.
Really?
Trust me, bro. I didn't, because I'm so out of breath, I can't cuss people back. Look at him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Biggie Smalls. Oh. You know the way there? That's it, blood.
And that was always a pressure point as well. Like, if you're cussing someone, they just go straight for your weight, maybe.
Anyone cussing me, it never hurts my feelings, but I just want to fire back.
Yeah.
Like, I have to fire back. So me being cussed without being able to fire back is like my worst nightmare.
Your kryptonite.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when I was on the Channel 14 with them kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah,
do you get me? So
you weren't allowed to say
no cuss
anything.
can hurt my feelings. Like, I'll always just do the...
Yeah.
Because I love, like...
You want the last words.
If anyone cuss... Brother, and you notice that when people usually cuss me, I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Like, KG has some brilliant disses for me. And if you make me laugh, that's the best way to defeat me, is just make me laugh.
Yeah.
Because, like, get creative with it. Because nothing's going to offend me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is, like. So, like, realistically, like, my gap, I've had from school. My uncle had it. My granddad had it. It's like a family heirloom, this, that, and that. No, like... Look how far I've come in the YouTube scene, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, the money that I've equated, this, that. Do you think that I couldn't have closed? Broski, I've went and got stuff done. My dentist, all my teeth white, and I've gone and done that.
Yeah.
I'm not closing the gap.
You've kept it.
I told my dentist I'll sue him if he closes it, blood. Do you know what I mean? This is me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not AI, blood. I'm not art fit. Like, broski, like, this is me. Like, it's a family thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll never close it.
To be online as well on social media and to have the audience you have, the presence you have to be secure with your insecurities. You have to know to know your faults or your misgivings or whatever, and you have to almost if you tell them what it is before they tell you,
Yep.
they can't touch you. Because it's like, you're cussing me, but I already knew this.
But that's what I'm saying, yeah? Like, you can cuss me, but you can't cuss me better than I can cuss myself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, like, yeah, when I get creative ones, like, you see, like, when you get the ones in the super chats, yeah? Like, that's how you say I'm different. Like, with Rants, yeah, if you say anything negative with Rants, you're getting blocked. Me, no. Listen, you're not gonna get bigger if you box yourself off, innit? Everyone's got opinions.
Yeah.
If someone sends in a super chat to roast me, maybe they want their 5 minutes of fame for people to laugh at their joke. Yeah. If I find it funny, I find it funny. If I don't find it funny, I'll cook you back. I don't need to see what you look like to cook someone. I'm creative.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, with me, like, I try to, and with the audience I got as well, like, when I get approached, yeah, it's a bit of a hassle, but it's not. So, like, because of the energy I give off on camera,
yeah,
like, the way people approach me, and I'll notice this, like, because, like, when I'm with my brother, you know, like, we're in Jamaica, people ain't really trying to approach him like that, yeah. Not because they don't want, they want to first chat to me and be like, yo, what do you reckon he or da-da-da? Because of how he is online.
Okay.
They think, oh, he's serious, he's da-da-da-da, he's da-da. It's not that they won't want the photo, but
yeah, they do.
With me, I'm Mr. Bubbly, energy, like, grateful, like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am as a person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when people come up to me and they'll be like, geez, da-da-da-da-da, a normal person might be like, well, brother, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna be like, well, God. Nah, blessings, man, blessings. Because, bro, I never envisaged this for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to take the rough with the smooth, blood.
Absolutely.
You get me? Trust me, I'll be trying to relax in the spa, yeah? My man will come in and be like, I swear you're the Tottenham guy. And he want to talk about football for the whole time I'm in there. I'll give him a good 10, 15 minutes and then I tell him, all right, bro, I'm and it's respected.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's one thing.
They're just so excited to see you. And,
yeah.
And one thing I guess that we always have to remember is these people will probably potentially never see us again in their whole life, in person. And they've been watching you for hours.
Imagine someone being your subscriber for you since...
well, you've been on YouTube
like
for 9 years. 9 years.
10,000 subscribers, yeah?
Yeah.
And they've seen you once, yeah? And you're an arsehole to them. Brother, man, drop my car, Max. Brother, I need to get that 1 second.
Oh, no problem. So, yeah, Carmex retrieved.
Sahara Desert lips, fam. You know them way there. It's peak, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we were talking about, we were getting into the fact that they will only see you one time, potentially in their whole life. They've been subscribed from 9 years ago. You're making 3-minute videos.
That's it. So imagine like there's a subscriber for you from like 10K or whatever, like da-da-da-da. And broski, the interactions I have with fans are mental. Like, people will be shaking. People won't know. Like, they'll be shaking. Their phone will be shaking like this, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, can you take the photo for me? Broski, grown men will be pretending that, oh, yeah, my son loves you. They probably ain't even got children. But they're just, because you know how certain men, there's a certain type of man that won't give up their, that's what I'm saying. I'm shameless. I want a photo. I'll just ask. But there's certain man that be like, oh, yeah, I don't really want, but I'm going to get one anyway.
Yeah.
Broski, like, it happens all the time. So you can't control when you're going to be spotted, innit? So if I'm rude to you that one time, yeah, you're going to think I'm an arsehole, even if I've had a bad day.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if I am in like anything could happen. Because like in my personal life, you know, anything could happen. So if I'm in a mood where I don't want to entertain, I'll literally say, yeah, no, thank you, man. I really appreciate your support, but today I'm really going through it. Yeah. Like, I'm not really in the mood for that. But please, like, if you want to have a photo, let's take a photo. Yeah. And that, but I can't really give you, do you know what I mean? I'll be honest. Energy. Yeah. I'll be so honest. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they'll appreciate that honesty, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't ever, like, people walk around like they're self-made and, do you know what I mean? Everyone has their moments of storms when they're going through stuff and this, that, and the other. Yeah. And, like, everyone has it. I've been through my own, innit? And, like, man's come through the other side. And, like, one thing I can say about the community is that, like, I'm blessed. Like, these men have put me where I am today. I know the talent has got me here as well. But, broski, you know the amount of people that have talent that just don't do anything? Yeah. There's people that have got the same talents as us that are just stacking shelves in Asda doing what I was doing, not thinking they can make it out. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. I was entertainment in Asda, bro. I turned Asda into Blockbusters. I was literally entertainment.
I was going to ask you about your first job.
That wasn't my first job, but yeah.
What was your first job?
My first job was Marks and Spencer's. Do you know what I mean? Marks and Spencer's was my first job. And yeah, I got sacked and blacklisted.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
So what happened was, it's like, you know, like you're on you're on probation, innit?
Yeah.
So you're on probation. And you know what's mad about my first job? My first job, 16 years old, they had me on $5.95. That was a lot of money, you know?
Oh my God.
Brother,
Do you know what?
when
Because
I
you're
went
under
to
18, isn't
when
it?
I went to Blockbusters at 18, I was on £5.
Is that legal?
Legal for Blockbusters. Do you know
Inflation must be a madness.
That's what I'm saying, fam. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
So yeah. That's why when I was walking out of Blockbusters with them Hagen Doos, blood, on the house, fam, you get me? I mean, it was one of them ones where, I call it severance pay, blood. But yeah, in Marks and Spencer's, I got sacked. So I got sacked and blacklisted. I don't know if I'm still blacklisted, but I'm not planning on working there ever again anyway.
You're allowed in the store, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm allowed in the store. I'm just blacklisted from working there. Fair. And it was unfair, though. Let me tell you the story.
Yeah, what's the problem going on there with Marks and Spencer's?
No, broski, everyone liked me.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm fun, I'm this, that, and the other, yeah? So I had 2 managers, yeah? Let's just call them Adam and Steve, yeah? You get me, yeah? Remember that?
Yeah.
Adam and Steve. You get me? Because, brand deals. So, I had 2 managers, yeah? Adam and Steve, yeah? Obviously, they live life, like, they like to live life, blood. You know them way there, fam. Like, taste the rainbow, all of that, fam. Each to their own. We live in the UK, fam. This ain't Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can do what you want.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah.
So, well, not at work, though. So imagine, I've left, so they were probably in the back, yeah, and then someone's told me that I can go for my lunch break. So I've left to go for my lunch break, yeah, and I see Adam sitting on Steve's lap, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Just handling business. So obviously I've walked through now. They've turned just looking hella guilty, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like say I'm judge, fam. You know what I mean? I'm HMRC and that. Like, these man just look hella guilty. Like, what are you doing here, yeah? I said, what's his name? I think Hickmesh, his name was. I said, Hickmesh told me I could come for lunch, innit? And yeah, sausages ain't on the menu, blood. That's what I've said, innit? Do you know them way there, yeah? They was like, brother, they've turned it into a whole case. You know them way there. Like I've said this, I've said that, I've said that. To the point where when they took me into a black room, yeah, and I'm telling you, there was just bare people. I thought it was like a jury. I'm telling you, fam. Literally, fam. I ain't seen... Last time I saw that much white was when I was looking at my Air Force collection, bruv.
Is it one of those ones, proper meeting, you have your own representative there taking notes?
Yes, but they gave me some duty... Remember, because I'm 16. They gave me a shot, and I was actually scared, like, to bring... I should have really brought my parents, but, like, my mum would have power slammed someone and that, and you get me? And my dad, he would have lost it. Like, my dad would have just said my dad would end up in jail. So I just said, I just used the duty, whatever, and they just made a whole story which wasn't true. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, because I'm on probation, and I didn't... Like, broski, half the things that they said, I was like, rah. I was like, bro, I should have actually said what I wanted to say, blood. You get me? But I didn't do it.
You may as well if you're going to get in trouble anyway.
Probation, fam.
Yeah.
Listen, that was the shortest job. You know when, you get paid monthly or whatever,
Yeah.
Fam, I think I was there for a few days.
Really?
Like, literally, it was the shortest job in history, blood. You get me? I was so happy and proud. Like, my mum was so proud of me when I got that job. And then, obviously, I got sacked. And then, I told her the story, and she was fuming. Like, she wanted to go down there and... Bro, because I see my mum power slam a few teachers and make them cry and get me in problems in school. I was like, nah, let me not even. It's like, mumsy, just patting it up. Like, I'll look for another job.
People take the mick when you're that age and you're in the adult workforce. They just take the absolute piss and they're like, you're on probation. Let's just make up any reason for you to go.
My family was so proud of me when I got that job as well, man. I swear down. I remember Rants was working in Lily White's as well. He was 18. He was working in Lily White's. I was working in Marks and Spencer's. Yeah. And bro, the end of the road, like boys to men, fam.
So what was your next job after that? Was that Asda then?
So 16 Marks and Spencer's. I think I got another job at 16. Like, I can't remember what it was. I think I did a stint at Woolworths at some point. Argos.
Okay.
17. I don't really remember. Like, I didn't really care for them. Like, but like when I turned 18, like the job I really wanted was Blockbuster Video, innit?
Okay.
Really wanted. Like, you can tell, like with my movie references and all my references is like TV, movies. Yeah. It's because like that's what I'm into. Do you know what I'm saying? So. Like, Blockbuster Video is like my dream job, innit? You get me, fam? But it just so happened, like, I got the job and then like, it closed down. I think like a year later, like, do you know what I mean?
Your luck was not...
Broski!
You did not have any luck back then, bro.
Spursy, bro. Spursy, fam. That's what it is, bro. No luck, blood. Jason from Top Boy, blood. That's me, innit?
Sounded like you want to be in the workforce constantly and from early. You just wanted your own money, your own peas, independence.
Yeah.
Did you go to uni still?
Yeah, of course.
And did you graduate? And
of course.
You got the degree?
Of course.
Did you want to go? Or did you have to go?
I didn't want to go, but then I told him I'm only going if my dad bought me a car. He bought me the car and I went, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I use my degree with what I'm doing now. And obviously, in the YouTube space, it is kind of better to start earlier in that. But the life skills it gave me, like going there, having to like live by yourself, fend for yourself, learning responsibility. Like I learned more in school, man. I didn't learn about taxes. I didn't learn about applying for mortgages or any life skills. I didn't learn no life skills in school, blood.
Yeah.
In school, it was just bare, flipping biology, chemistry, blood. You get
Algebra.
me? Physics, all of that. Algebra, bruh, volume, perimeter, blood. All of this bull. You know what I'm saying, fam, yeah? You get me? RE, man's learning about like Islam, like Sikhism. I loved RE. I could be in RE because I love learning about different religions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying, fam? But like, brother, for me, school didn't teach me any life skills. Like what you need in school. Like you see, like when you finish school, you're not gonna know how to get open a bank account. You're not gonna know how to get a loan. You're not gonna know how to get a credit card. You're not gonna know. You ain't gonna know how to vote, blood. You ain't gonna know nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? That's it. And even when it comes to regarding sexual education and that, blood, what they show you in there, you ain't learning anything, blood. If you do what they teach you there, blood, the girl's gonna get you out of there, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Nah, real talk, fam. Brother, man gotta go on flipping Pornhub or one of them things and just, run wild like Hulkamania, fam. Big man thing. When I lost my virginity, with that sat-nav sex, I'll never forget. That girl weren't even a virgin, blood.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? I lied through my teeth,
Was she
blood.
showing you the ropes?
No, she didn't show me no ropes. I watched so much porn by then, blood. I knew what I was doing. She goes to me, brother, I was doing everything, brother.
Man's hanging from the chandelier.
Brother, I was doing the wheelbarrow. I was doing so much. Brother, I swear down, I think I lasted the longest when I was lost my virginity, bro. Because for some reason, I was just impressing myself. I made a whole movie, blood. Big man ting. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, and to be fair, she like a truck as well, so you get me, blood. If she was nice, like, you get me? Like that what? Well, she don't even know. She'll never know, innit? Because like I said, I never told her that man was a virgin, innit? But I never, like, the girl that I lost my virginity, she wasn't a virgin, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? I was pretending, fam. And even after that, she was just like, oh, you've done this bare. Like, she made out like, oh, I was a hoe, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You were getting about.
Yeah.
And
in my head, I just smiled. I was just like,
That's good. That's good news.
Blood.
That means
You know
that
what
means
I
I
mean?
knew what I'm doing.
Definitely, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Them hours of, you get me,
Doing you're doing analysis.
Yeah, trust me, fam. All of that, bruv. Depressing. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? No, real talk, blood. When to give it a bit of time, blood.
Build out
You
from
get
the
me?
back.
Yeah. When to think about WWE when you're coming to an end. So you get me? You think of the other side, innit? So it just, everything just goes, woo. You get me, fam? That's it. Don't think happy thoughts, blood. Like Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, blood. You get me, fam? When you're right, getting near the end, blood, I'm telling you, just think about something else. Think about something to do with men and do-do-do. Because that's not me, blood. That's just, woo. Do you know what I'm saying? Trust me, straight away, blood, the thing was just, you get me, fam? And then I look back into her eyes and then back in action, bro. Get me? Just bring it like the Rock, fam.
You had your own mental state where you could manage the situation.
Yeah, bro. It's balance, bro.
Yeah, balance.
Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
Hit the flanks.
That's it, bro. Man's not trying to
Not trying to score too soon.
You don't want to finish early, bro.
Exactly.
You get me, fam? The fastest
build
goal
up.
in the Premier League don't work in the bedroom, like. You get me, fam? She'll get you out of there. You know
You're looking for the last minute winner.
Definitely.
So the game's done.
Definitely, bro.
So in uni, you must have went mad.
Broski, man's just trying to go the long way home like Krypton Conan, fam. That's what I'm trying to do, innit? But uni, I went mad.
Clubbing.
Freshers week.
Dancing.
Freshers week was like double fresh. Well, to be fair, it was even before uni I lost the weight. So I lost the weight at 18. And then I was just, you get me, I was preparing. You get me? So as soon as the weight went off, broski, I was going through. So like, what made me laugh, like, this is why I like my story, because like, girls used to love me in school, like on a friend thing. Soon as I dropped that weight, I went back in, and I was chopping, like, all the gal that I used to like, I was going through and I was thinking, oh, you know what? Well, not all of them, you get me? Let me not say that, but there was a few gal that I used to like that I just went through just to, like, you know, when to give yourself the ego boost.
Yeah.
And when I did that, I was just like, nah, brother. I went to uni, and it was a smash and grab. That is all I'm saying, fam. Big man ting, brother. I was letting it all hang out, blood. I'm telling you, fam. 3 legs, walking tripod. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And I grew a beard in uni as well, because I had no beard, blood.
Yeah,
I didn't have no beard until I was like, 20 years old or something like that?
Yeah.
like no facial hair whatsoever, blood.
And I'm guessing at that point, I guess the way you're dressing is changing because you've lost the weight. So now you're going into your style. And you can dance, can't you, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I can. I'm not Chris Brown, but I can dance to music.
Yeah.
Do you know them way there?
Your type of music
when I'm
you
in
love.
Not even my type of music. When I'm in a rave and that I can do, you get me? But man ain't doing no body popping and man ain't Cecil, blood. I am not Cecil, blood. But I'll do the shameless with it. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like I won't not dance. Like I'll never be a man. I can't dance. What are you talking about, blood? I'll be doing the Kid and Play shuffle and that. What
was some of your chat up lines?
Huh?
Because I know people are watching this thinking this guy must be
but
great
bro,
at
the thing is, like, man don't have chat up lines. I got to look at a gal to assess the situation. Like, people think that, oh, yeah, you know what, yeah? Oh, what chat up lines have you got? No, bro. Like, man have to look at a gal, see something, and then just adapt. Yeah. You get me? Like, man don't just sit there writing chat up lines or nothing like that. But there's never been a time when I see a gal, like even when I was big, I used to say these lines, yeah, but they just used to laugh and it was more at me, blood. Because they're thinking, yo, you get me, fam, if this was a lighty with a six-pack, blood, you know them way there, yeah? Yo, I'm taking him home, fam. You get me? But you can go home, blood. Go home, Roger, and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't say man had lines like that. Like, I would just look at the situation and just go, innit? Yeah. So like, even like when you see the grilling videos and that, it's like, broski, I'm listening to what they're saying and then firing back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
And then you got X-Files, like you said, the grilling as well.
X-Files. Brother, the X-Files. So the X-Files, I love because that's like my comedy. The X-Files are the only videos that I script out and I write.
Why did you stop them? Because I noticed you brought one back and I was like...
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, I wouldn't say I stopped them. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when... It's hard with comedy, innit? Yeah. Like, I love that. Like, the X-Files is my best work. Like, I love that. That's the work that I love doing the most, innit? Yeah. Obviously, I had to private them recently, yeah. And I don't think I had to, but I privated them recently because obviously, you know, there's certain, like, you know, a brand might come to you and say, oh, I want you to do this, Okay. And they don't understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, man might as well just private that, do that brand deal, and then just put it back
The world is becoming more PC as well. And I think with X-Files, it's more like uncut.
Unfiltered. But listen, the thing is with comedy, yeah, the comedy, there's funny, I laugh at you. But when you want to laugh with someone, it's someone that says something so outrageous, you can't believe they said it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like comedy's it's just getting censored, like, so much now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel that limits you? Do you get annoyed sometimes?
Definitely. Yeah. Like, I definitely get annoyed. Like, because... Like, before when I was making videos, like, sometimes, like, because I say what I want, but then when it comes to the editing, it's like, oh, can I really... You know, if you ever think, can I get away with that? Just
probably can't, yeah.
Just take it out because I know I'm not talented. That one joke ain't going to make the whole video. Yeah. Yes, people will be like, oh, yeah, but you'll still enjoy the video otherwise.
Yeah.
And there's so many Andrex 75 ply soft, you get me, people out here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, things will happen, so...
Is that what you miss most from the old days, I guess, where it was more just say what you want?
And I also miss being less bigger. So, you know, like when you have 10,000 followers and you can just say...
No one's gonna...
Do you know what I mean?
Cause up a storm.
You can't get cancelled because you're no one.
Yeah.
You get me? You can only be cancelled when you've made something of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But you've made something for yourself because you've been able to be maybe more unfiltered, more ruthless, more... you know, cutting, and then with your comedy, and then now you've got to the size where you kind of have to compromise. You're saying that you're almost having to second guess yourself. Can you say that? Can't you?
That's it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel like in like bigger spaces. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's it. And it's a shame, you know what I mean? Because it's not like, don't get me wrong, like I say, I don't base my content on the extreme outlandish. Like, I could still entertain you without saying certain things like that. But at the same time, they're never offensive. So you get me? Like, I might like, for example, like even with the Pride Festival thing, I might be like, oh yeah, shout out Pride Festival, but I don't attend. I always say that at the end if I say something on the line.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because I'll be honest with you, like, obviously certain man will be like, oh yeah, no, you see me, yeah, I'm very different, bro. Yes, I understand in Jamaica, but broski, like, I've got an uncle who married my auntie, so he's not like my mum's brother or anything, but he's from ever since I've been born, you get me, his son, son, he's gay.
Yeah.
Broski, it happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Me and him are cool.
Exactly.
You get me? Like, it happens, bro. Like, bro, it's each to their own. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, like, I've got no like, there's nothing, I've got nothing negative to say on that, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas you would just think, oh, he's a black man, Jamaican.
Stereotypes.
Of course, but you get me, like, don't get me wrong. When I say I got nothing to say, don't get me wrong. Like, for example, like, I'm not going to go to his yard and be lipsing up my gal or something like that. I just wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not going to bring my gal to any of my brethren's yard and be
Yeah.
So I don't expect you to do that in front of me.
Yeah.
But that's not because you're
No.
It's because I just don't, that public displays of affection just don't run. Like,
Okay.
dude, there's a time and a place for that.
Yeah.
You get me? If we're at an event, mate, and I see you kissing your girl, so what?
Yeah.
But don't come to my yard and be all doing all of this, but I ain't got a spare room for you to
Your
do
kitchen
the bare
table.
butt boogie. But what's man talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, nah, man, like me, like, I'm very, like, obviously expressions, funny, this, that, and the other, but me as a person, like, I do have values, strong values, you get me? And I do care, you know what I'm saying? I'm very caring and I'm appreciative of a lot of things, do you know what I'm saying? And you should even know yourself, blood, because even the first time that I worked with you, but I didn't know who
On
the
my
hell
channel,
you
I remember
was.
you coming on.
I don't know who the hell you was.
Yeah.
Joe said to me, Joe Bayer phoned me and was like, oh, X, there's this brother, he's a Chelsea fan. Brother, we had no right to be beating Chelsea. I knew man was going to lose or whatever. We always lose to Chelsea.
Yeah.
But what Joel told me was that you are next up in the space. He thinks you're really good. And Joel, when I look at me, and I remember when I told you, oh yeah, people helped me, but I didn't get any handouts.
Yeah.
Joel's another one that helped me.
CheekySport.
Me going on CheekySport podcast, blood. You know what I mean? I love them days, bruv, going on CheekySport. Joel, Jake, Jermaine, you get me, Akeem you know what I'm saying, fam? And obviously Chris later on, do you know what I'm saying? I loved going on CheekySport.
Dave as well, wasn't he, with Joel back then?
Yeah. Now, Dave wasn't really on the podcast, though. But
Oh, not
big
the
up
pod.
Dave, though.
Yeah.
Big up Dave, though. He's a part
They
of
were
whole
chasing
CheekySport.
cars and all that.
All of that running and...
Yeah.
Those were like the great days, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but Joel, like, I seen everything Joel done for me, yeah? And Joel's asking me for a favour. And I'm thinking, right, you get me? He's asked me for a favour. I don't care. I'm going to do it, bro. And I went on there. Me and you hadn't even spoken before. I've got the link. Gone on there and you just started cooking, blood. And I'm thinking, whoa.
The energy
you were
was
mad
crazy.
appreciative at first.
Very.
And then you started cooking. And I said, you know what? I've never seen... Yeah, we need more of this in the scene. You know, them way there. And then from then, I've been subscribed. Do you know what I mean? So then that was it. Like me, I'm never going to block anyone's blessings. Look at Saeed, bro.
Yeah.
I think I told Saeed first that he's going to be the next up. I've had so many personal phone calls with Saeed about his content, like what he's doing and stuff like that. Like, just to help him. I'm not saying that I got him anywhere near what he's got now because that's all off his own back.
Yeah.
Do you get me, fam? Doing what he's doing and expressing himself, blood. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Not doing something and then looking at the comments and being like, I was wrong. Just being yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're not always going to get things right. You get me? Don't be a comment merchant, blood, because these people followed you not because they told you what to do. They followed you because you set a precedence and they liked it.
Yeah.
Or they disliked it and they want to troll you. One of the two.
Yeah.
So then it's not really, I'm not saying ignore your audience. No, always ask them what they want to see, but don't ask them what they want you to say.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Or don't ask them their thoughts on this and then regurgitate it. Just have your own thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I've noticed that about you as well, actually, because when I was going back through all the years, I'm going to bring up some names and it's going to be very like reminiscent of old times. Duos. You in duos, whether it's Rants in terms of, you know, Bants Sport Ooze, whether it's Troopz, whether it's Sophie Rose, KG now. I remember the Energy show, James Redmond, Saeed, and so many more. You know, your chemistry with Specs on the JD stuff with Angry Ginge, you know, the content you did there. Standout TV, like we said, the chemistry of you and the girl there was ridiculous, right?
Come on.
What is it with you about, what is it with you and duos in terms of just getting that back and forth? And when you see a talent maybe that you can kind of relate to, do you just love, because it's going back to school almost, you've got that tit for tat kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you look for that?
My thing, you know what? My thing is, like, you can't do, like, don't get me wrong, I'm entertaining by myself. But when you bounce off someone, it's that much funnier. And the other person you're working with will have a different audience as well. Like, you get me? Like, the way that I talk can get jarring. Like, if you're hearing it and it's just forced out in your throat for, like, the whole thing and then it's just me. So when you're having, like, conversations with people or do you know what I'm saying? You're bringing, like, two audiences together. I love doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I never block anyone's blessings. Like, I'll work with anyone that I want to work with. It's not to do with how many subscribers you got. It's to do with if I think you're not talented, because that's the wrong word, because that everyone can be talented, but it's an opinion thing.
Yeah.
But if I think what I do and what you do can make some magic, then we'll do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Another duo is like me and flipping Tory Jennings, blood.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You went to America together, right?
We went, Las Vegas. Do you
NFL,
know what I mean?
was it?
Yeah, for the Super Bowl, blood.
That's it,
you know what I mean, fam? On a Men in Black team, blood. You get me? A Lethal Weapon team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like, you get me? Like, with me and Troopz, it's like, the thing is with me and Troopz is like, when like we worked together, like everyone just used to be like, I remember when I first came in the game, like people was like, well, not even when I first came in the game, when I first went on AFTV, people were like, he's just Troopz on steroids. Do you know what I'm saying? But what you got to realize is me and Troopz are nothing alike. Yeah, no. We talk fam, blood, whatever. But me, like Troopz is funny and is Troopz funny. Me, I'm creative. I'm shameless. There's so many different layers
We're gonna get into
to what I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. There's so many different layers to what I do, but on the naked eye, you'll just say, oh yeah, whatever, this, that, and the other. Like I'll never forget, when me and Troopz shut down the AFTV video, we did a preview, yeah. Remember I was wearing a white jacket, a hat, cooked, absolutely cooked. You know what I mean? Me and Troopz, like we made magic that day, yeah. Do you know what I mean? And the top comment was, DT, blood, this guy's just a B-Tech Troopz, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Really?
And obviously, I didn't know him, hadn't met him by then, didn't know. Obviously, it's just him hating, innit?
Is this before the Blood Brothers and all that kind of stuff?
Of course, it's before I'd met him, before anything. I've never met this brother, never seen him, never nothing.
Yeah.
You get me? Because at that point, I hadn't even met Robbie when I did the preview. Because me and Troopz filmed that preview for our own channels.
Okay.
But then them man have seen it and asked for like a clip to put on AFTV. So if you actually watch, the full video went on AFTV. It's on my channel and on Troopz' channel because we did two different things.
Yeah.
But they put a clip on AFTV. And obviously the top comment is, this guy's just a B-Tech Troopz, innit? Like DT, yeah? But that's what I'm saying. It's just funny how things work out, blood.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
Exactly. And I think people forget, like, when it comes to you, and I kind of look at you more like poet, rapper, songwriter, like, you know, those kind of people that will, and you said you don't sit down and write. And I was going to ask.
X-Files I do.
Apart from X-Files.
the whole thing,
but
X-Files.
I see you.
But you see, like, with the football thing, so like,
because people will ask me, is he the same like that off camera? I'm like, bro.
So like with the football thing, what you got to realize is how I structure my videos. Like the intro needs to be impactful, blood. You can't talk like that throughout the whole video and expect someone to watch. It's a bit too much.
Yeah.
You need to have like the analysis part so like the intro, I'll cut out my you know them way dares. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for example, like let's just make something up. So Arsenal beat Tottenham 4-2 at the Emirates, Gyökeres brace, innit?
Yeah.
You know them way there, fam. I'll probably be like something like this. How would I start? I'll be like, is that the camera there?
Yeah, that's your camera.
Brother, I'm sick and tired of getting touched at the Emirates, fam. I thought the rules in Dubai were strong, blood. How am I getting touched at the Emirates and no one's getting arrested? Victor Mediocre-res, blood. A brace. Is he Stone Cold Steve Austin? He's dead food, fam. Yokozuna. He's Gal from Street Fighter, blood. How are we letting a scrub like that shit over us at the Emirates, fam? I'm tired of losing to Arsenal, fam. I'm tired, fam. When am I going to get a win at the Emirates, blood? So energy like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
The fact that you can just...
You know what I'm saying? So things like that. And then they'll be like, you know them way dares. They'll be like the
connecting
the
words.
intros, I'll cut them.
Yeah.
So where I'll be like, we got touched at the Emirates. When I'll be like, we got touched at the Emirates, brace like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll cut out the blood or the fam and I'll be like, just for the because, and where I actually got that idea from, which is funny, it's got nothing to do with football, but when I used to like KSI and Deji's videos, Deji's like, it's Deji, like big up Deji, it's Deji. Listen guys, but the thing is with them, they do like camera angles and stuff like that, but I love the pop, 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 pop. I love that. I love like the shots like, then bar after bar, like
hooks you in straight away.
So like when I'm watching a game, there may be something that I want to say on a live stream, and I'll be like, no.
Save it.
So for example, and it won't even be the lyric, because the lyric I think of as I'm saying it, but it might be, so for example, you see like Vicario, when Vicario let in that goal against Nottingham Forest, I'll be like, brother, in my head, like I was gonna say, Vicario's a hindrance, blood. Like having him in goal is like asking Floyd Mayweather to read a book, fam. Like I was literally gonna say it, but I said, nope, save that for your match reaction, blood. You get me? So then when I thought about what Vicario did, that's the main thing in my head, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm leading with that.
Yeah.
I'm leading with that. So what I'll do is I'll record, and I won't even say fluent. So I might be like, because you gotta have energy.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, if I be like, you know them way there. Then I'll be like, then I'll be like, back.
Yeah.
But there's nothing written or scripted because I can't memorize anything. And I'm looking at the camera the whole time.
I've done previews with you in person, and I'm not able to compete with you. And I don't know. I'm going to ask you if anyone's ever been able to compete with you in your genuine opinion with the way that you go with lyrics, because people will be like, bruh, is he like this in person? I'm like, yes, he is. Oh, is there any way, Matisse, you could prep and cook him when you see him? Prep for what? This guy is cussing me, calling me Arthur, calling me this, that, third, under the sun, all these different nicknames. And I'm just sitting there absolutely bewildered, bamboozled, and discombobulated, bruv, because there's no way you can respond. My brain, like for me, whatever entertainment, comedy, whatever I try to do, right, and I have to try very hard to do it, doesn't come naturally like it does with you. I have to think. I have to sit and, let me think, But you don't think, you just do it.
You see, after games, it's like, when you watch, like, the X-Files you create, like, the thing is, like, they're real stories, bro, but man got to spice them up for the entertainment factors, and there's certain things that I can't say, do you know them way there for obvious reasons, but they're real stories. They might not all be mine. They're like some of my friends and stuff, like, because you get me, I got a good like friendship circle of where, you get me, where I can just relay stories, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I always make the stories about me because that's what my channel's on, do you know what I'm saying? But it's real stories, but broski, it's like, I just think quick. Like, you get me, I just said, Arsenal slapped Tottenham 4-2 at the Emirates, 4-2. What does that make me think of? 42 Doug. What am I, Doug? Why am I holding 4-2?
Yeah.
42 Doug. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Oh, you get me, fam. Man getting slapped, touched at the Emirates, bro. Man get double stuffed. What am I, Oreo? Like, do you know them way there? Like, it just
works.
Like, yeah.
But do you?
And I love Scrabble.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Scrabble. That's like my favorite game. I play Scrabble.
You must be good at English language and English literature.
Yeah, I got a B for English. That was my highest out of my maths and science. I got B for 2 Bs for English, bro.
Do you think in another life you could have been a songwriter or a ghostwriter for a rapper?
I got a pair of titties for science, blood. Double D, blood. You know them way there, fam. That's what I got. But yeah, broski, of course I could have been.
You could have been, right?
I can, and I could have. I can, and I would do it.
Okay, so it's not out of the question. It's not out of the realms.
I would go straight.
Like you said with acting as well. There's
so
many layers
I'd love
to it.
act. I'm not, as much as I may seem the center of attention because I'm very explosive, very da-da-da-da-da, I am. That's expressions, this, that, and the other, but I don't have to be.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a person that will look at someone else shining, and be hating on it or try and stop their shine. Do you know what I mean? I'm very, like, I'd rather work with them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even when you look at Best of Enemies, me and Robbie were doing just fine on Best of Enemies. Do you know what I'm saying? Before KG got added to the thing. It's not like it wasn't getting any views. Arsenal versus Tottenham will be the biggest rivalry just of all time.
Yeah.
But KG brings something so special, blood. Like, obviously, he's a comedian by name anyway.
Yeah.
But the man makes me laugh. Like, he's so talented. The singing, the dancing, the jokes. Like, he just makes me laugh, innit? And that sort of energy can only make the show better, blood.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And you're looking for everything to improve.
Of course. So, like, man's not... My whole thing is that, you get me? You see, like, people that try and... what's the word? Like the pyramid scheme and block people and
dim others light.
No, bro. Like, I don't know anyone like me on YouTube. And I'm not saying that if someone does come, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I welcome it.
You want it.
I welcome it.
Yeah.
If I see someone,
it makes you better.
If I see someone say, oh, he's trying to copy you, expressions, this, that, and the other, I'm not gonna look at it as a negative thing. Because let's be honest, like, me, like, a lot of people speak like me. They're just not in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Like, if you see my friendship group, like, when I go to my friends, like, on my birthdays and stuff, I don't have to be the funniest one there.
Oh, really?
Jokes are flying all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know them way there?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to be. Like, I could spend my time just laughing.
Yeah.
And none of them are comedians or nothing like that. We're just how we are.
And
these like comparison things, My friends all do this.
Yeah.
They do it. You get me?
And subconsciously, I guess you're...
Like the up in the air like George Clooney, that's not even mine. J-Rock, he gave that to me.
Okay.
Brother, I've never watched that film. I said, you got an up in the air like George Clooney. Yeah, brother. Like, and I'm shameless, bro. I don't need to sit here and pretend.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, I've got some glorious bars. But that's the one bar that I say I wish I thought of. And I can tell you this right now because it's like, there ain't been that many. Because I get so many, blood. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So you take your inspiration from movies, TV, film, your friend group,
everything
your life experience as well, your X-Files.
Yeah.
So subconsciously, when you're just going about your everyday life, as I don't know what to call you now, an artist or whatever, I don't know, what do you call it, what you do?
I call it poetry in motion.
Poetry in motion.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, are you thinking about things as you're just going about? Does your brain just sometimes just do too much? Like, yo, relax, man. It's not every day. It's just always working, right?
My brain's always working overtime. Like, I'll see things and I want to say it, and then it's like it stores. And then it's like when I'm talking, it's like when I make videos, and especially when we lose, blood, it's like when I make videos, it's like Denzel in The Equalizer when he touches his watch, blood, and then he just goes on a mad explosive rant. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Like I'm genuinely, like, I feel like I'm blessed.
You are
know what
blessed.
I mean? Because honestly, like, I don't know, you haven't been there because we don't really work together that much in DR because you do Weekend Run and I do Best of Anything.
Yeah.
Ask Robbie and them when they asked me to learn to do an ad read, like a William Hill or
I've seen them,
I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah.
I can't learn nothing, bro. I can't memorize anything. So me sitting here saying I want to be an actor, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I was going to ask, yeah.
You get me? Because it's 420 blood in my house. So I just can't remember. I can't remember like things like that. I can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is.
Yeah. No, it's incredible to think about, man, because you are unique. For me, in this space, you're a one of one. I haven't seen anyone like you. I haven't seen anyone before you, and we'll see about after. But yeah, the fact that you gravitate to people that you feel like the energy can be back and forth is brilliant, because I always try to say a collaboration is a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
And even when I did that, I've done a couple of Best of Enemy episodes. You remember when I wore the suit and the money gun? That's some of the best fun I've had.
But that's what I mean.
Because it was just energy just getting exchanged. I was like, your personality and your charisma is kind of making me get more into character to go and shoot that money gun and go crazy and read out.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But what people got to realize is, even on YouTube as well, is like the people that I cook relentlessly, like mercilessly, they're like my brethrens.
Yeah, you've said this to me before.
Because what you got to realize is when you get put in a position like me, is when you mention names, you give clout.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I only met, like, for example, I only met Yardman for the first time at Cecil's birthday, yeah? And me and him, you think we're enemies online, yeah? But broski, let me tell you this. I saw a fan cam with him on AFTV, and I said, this guy's talented, yeah? He needs to start something on his own. I realized he had his own channel, yeah? You get me? And I just started sending for him, bro. We didn't even have a conversation about it. Just started sending for him, bro. Sending for him, relentless. He sent back, started cussing, He said stuff. Like, he moved the line crazy back. So I said, yes. So now, I don't get offended about nothing, but at least now I know I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You get me? And then we're just going back and forth. And brother, that man hit 10,000, this. Look how fast he grew, bro.
Yeah.
So what you got to realize is, like, me, when you actually think about it, have I had any YouTube beefs?
No.
Do I hate anyone?
No. Not that I can.
Do I?
No.
Do I hate anyone? Is there a
think
question? Be like, oh, so why don't you work with? Ask me. Do I hate anyone?
But that wasn't hate.
No.
Yeah. So let's actually talk about that now. Yeah, because the Lee Gunner stream, I think it was on Troopz' channel, and it was a stream for Jamaica, and it was all about raising money and whatnot. But then it did turn in, because I was in Mexico, so I was actually watching, and I must say it was incredibly entertaining, because how could you not be entertained? At least intrigued. And there was a moment where you and Lee kind of spoke. Well, Lee was speaking a lot. Lee was going into his own kind of like explanations of certain things, and he was talking about other YouTubers, and he's talking about Terry and all these different people, and he was kind of uncovering a lot of stuff that he wanted to uncover. And then you kind of, and this is maybe where you're no filter back in school from way back when, where you don't really shy away from saying what you feel is blatantly obvious and what you want to get out there, which is, hold on a second, brother, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Are you drunk? And it was such a like, whoa. Because everybody was thinking like, okay, Lee, like, are we good? But you just said it.
Yeah,
and you two are friends. Blood. And that's, you said that because you two are cool.
Bro, listen, my thing is with the Jamaica stream, is that Troopz fell asleep. well, even before then, I don't know if Troopz was awake then, innit? But
Yeah.
like, Troopz asked me to come on the stream. It's late, innit? He was doing the stream from early. Like, this is about raising money for Jamaica, innit? As much as we're on this stream, we need to entertain, blood. Do you know what I mean? Lee Gunner, you know what Lee Gunner's like, blood. Lee Gunner will come up, he will just cook you get me? Like, he loves his emergency meeting, asking 25 questions and doing this and doing that, So my thing is, I know what Lee Gunner's capable of, but I know he can't ever do that to me, blood. He's my guy, but you get me? But let's put it to the test.
Yeah.
Do you know them way there?
Yeah.
So my thing is, remember, I was just stirring the pot between him and Hussam and that. But then when Lee raised the temperature for me, then obviously we're going to war. I like, bro, it was entertainment the whole stream.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? Lee was message man off, like, the only thing, but that's what I'm saying. This is how you know it's entertainment, because I said one thing that I didn't mean. It came out wrong. You know, I'm good with my words and stuff. But I said one thing, and because he loves getting into beefs and stuff like that, I've said something that maybe put a little bit of dirt on his name, which I really didn't mean.
Okay.
And I apologized on the stream, and I said I didn't mean that. Yeah. And I even told Lee on the phone, and he was like, yeah. Brother, we're cool, blood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, fam? That's what it is. Like, me saying that, he was waffling, blood. Like, you get me? You ask him a question, then he'll be like, how old was you when you were Where was you when Broski, you get me? Like, Lee doing that is like me saying, you know them way there.
Yeah.
But you got to big him up, blood. Like, Leroy, big him up each and every time, fam. I'm telling you, fam. Like, I'll always cook it. Like, any people that like I'm close to, I'll always cook him, fam.
And if you're not close to someone and you're maybe not fond of them, you don't speak on them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Lee's like, you could never cook me. You could never cook me. But brother looks like Macaulay Culkin on crack. So I don't know what he's talking about. Do you know them? I'm joking, my G. Hey, come on, Leroy, man. You know what I mean? But nah.
The more he cooks you, the more he loves you.
No, but that's it.
That's what it is.
Like,
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah. Like, when I say things, it's like, it's a term of endearment. Like, bro, like, there isn't, like, what enemy have I got?
Yeah.
Like, name me an enemy. I don't have any.
You don't have any.
You get me?
You actually don't, because I was digging and looking and like going through your content. And I've not seen you beef, and maybe that's also just not the energy you want to put out there. I feel like you're more of a collaborator. You spoke about in school. You want to go to different parts of the playground.
That's what
you
I'm
want to
saying.
bring people together. You don't want to be tearing people apart. That's not your. That's not your thing.
Thank you. Like, I'm not on the beef thing, bro. I'd rather, you get me? And if there's a beef that's going on that I can squash because I know it's beneficial for us all to work together, I'll do that, blood.
And one example of that is what KG and Rants. Mm-hmm. And I remember and I've had this situation, you know me. It's so awkward. Sometimes you work with both people and you're like, yo, can we just stop this? I work with Turkish, I work with Robbie. Do you know what I mean? I see that you work with KG, you work with Rants.
Yeah.
You do weekly shows with both of them. And how awkward was that for you to be in the middle and almost they're going up against each other, or maybe because KG's a comedian, Rants is very good with his words as well. He could definitely give it out.
Yeah.
How awkward was that for you in that moment to try to be in the middle to squash that?
My thing was, like, I thought it was just banter, innit? Like, if it's banter, like, oh, man cooking Robbie and da-da-da-da-da. But then when I realized it was serious, I'm thinking, nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this because, like, Rants is my brother. And he's my family, innit? And you get me, fam. Wrong and strong as he might be in certain things, bruv. You get me? I love him. He's my brother. And I can't, no matter what, like, even if I think he's wrong, I'm going to have to tell him, bruv.
Yeah.
Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to just be quiet and then, like opportunities with KG, because he's really talented and I really enjoy working with KG. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, yeah, like, because you know, like, the enemy of my brother is my enemy. You can do that in certain things. But if it's someone that I actually have a relationship with and really enjoy working with, then I'm going to try and do a thing, innit? Yeah. So, like, with me, with the Rants and KG thing, I think it was just silly, bro. It was so silly, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? And I just had to squash it because I just didn't want any issues and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything, nothing happened for that to even happen. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No one punched up nobody's family members.
No, but that's what I mean.
Like, it wasn't,
like, nothing happened, bro. Do you get me, fam? Like, obviously, Rants gets into problems with different YouTubers and stuff like that. And I didn't want KG to be on a list on that, brother, because I really enjoy working with him, fam. Yeah. And I told Rants how I felt. You get me? And as much as he's my older brother, I'm not saying he knew he was wrong, but he knew he had to pattern the situation because it wasn't one that I was willing to just be like, all right, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Do you see, like, a lot of communication issues in our space where you don't have any beef with anyone, right?
Yeah.
And you get that, but some of these falling outs, they're not mega. They're not over like massive things. Like no one's crossed that line per se, but it's like communication, maybe some stubbornness, maybe like, you know, my channel's bigger than yours or whatever it is. Like, do you see a lot of that and just think, damn, we got to cut this out?
Yeah, like my thing is everyone's got their own personal grievances. So it's not for me to sit here and speak on other people's situations, innit? But what I'm not going to do is even if I had a problem with someone, yeah, what I'm not going to do is just ignore their existence.
Okay.
So, like, for example, like, people will be like, oh, X, why don't you work with Mark Goldbridge or da-da-da. Me and Goldbridge did a couple things early in United Stand, but it wasn't a thing where we worked together, like,
On a regular
basis, innit?
Yeah.
So when Rants had the thing when he left United Stand and him and Goldbridge and, you get me, Flex and Goldbridge, Saeed and Goldbridge, da-da-da-da-da. Remember, Rants is my brother, innit? Yeah. So whatever happened between him and Goldbridge, do you know what I'm saying, obviously means a lot to him.
Yeah.
I didn't work with Goldbridge as it is like that anyway. But at the same time, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Mark Goldbridge. He's a pioneer of this space. You get me? When it came to doing live streaming, he's doing all the numbers in the world, fam.
Crazy
He's
numbers.
absolutely hilarious, bruv. Do you know what I mean? He's gone on to do Soccer Aid. He's gone on to do so many different things, blood. You get me, fam? He's doing Bundesliga's thing, the FIFA things. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. Brother, he's a pioneer of this space, blood. He's a man that, you get me, fam? I call him flipping Charles Xavier, blood. You get me, bro? He's always in his chair, blood, like he can't get out of it. Do you know them way there? Charles Xavier, fam. You know what I mean? Green screen specialist, blood. Do you know what I mean? Man didn't know nothing about no green screen before Goldbridge, blood.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm shameless, but I'm a realist. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, for example, like, me and Goldbridge don't work together as it is, and I don't know if it's maybe because of the problems that we haven't really
Fleshed out. Yeah.
But, like, you get me? It's one of them ones where he ain't an enemy of mine. He's not. You get me, fam? He's not. I seen him at the Better Squad thing, said, Wagwan, I was chatting. You get me?
Yeah.
He's not an enemy of mine.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? But at the same time, it just is what it is. Like, I don't want enemies in this space, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand?
I
Like,
hear
an
you.
enemy is someone that physically affects you in real life. Like, bro, like, I'm expressions Oozing. I'm shameless. Like, bro, this is entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Like,
it's-
what we doing here?
And that is true.
Like, no one ain't ever gonna tell me to suck my mum on camera or nothing like that. It's never happened.
No.
And that's when entertainment turns into, you get me, into something else. Entertainment, blood. You get me?
It's
So,
true. That's when it goes offline.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, that's great to hear from you because I also try to stay away from it as much as I possibly can. And to hear someone of your level speak like that and say, listen, regardless of what's going on around me, I'm not going to succumb to it. And I'm going to try my very best to try and almost stop it from continuing or from happening because I know that we're stronger as a unit. And the more people that kind of connect and collaborate and debate, even if you completely disagree in terms of opinions and whatnot, it just makes things more entertaining. There's more to watch and it just boosts everybody up.
Definitely.
You're kind of known as the funny guy, right?
Yeah.
You're known as the entertainer. You're known as you're the guy that puts smiles on faces. And even if you might not necessarily be up to that, like you said, you meet people in person, sometimes you're not having the greatest day, but you will make sure that you kind of give them something because you know how important it is to them.
Yeah.
How mentally taxing is it or tiring is it for you to be like that maybe in your career on a frequent basis where you're like, boy, I've taken on a lot here in terms of my mental health, in terms of my personality. There's a pressure and an expectation that comes with that. And if I don't deliver that now, am I still expressions? Do you struggle with that, your mental health and that kind of thing?
So, like, what I always look at is I was working, what was the time? 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. in Asda's nights. How was my mental health then? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
Brother, these men have propelled me into the stratosphere. They've allowed me to not have to work for someone, but to work with people. So when it's time for me to be expressions, blood, obviously, you get me, personal situations aside and stuff like that, you need to give the people what they want. I'm on quality over quantity. You don't see me streaming every day and doing all of that. But when expression video comes out, you know you're gonna laugh. You know you're gonna get energy. The amount of people that tell me that they're going through, like they wanna take their own Do you know what I'm
Life,
saying?
yeah.
But they're looking at me and just seeing the vibrance and the happiness and broski, like, my shit changes lives. And I swear, and it's crazy to me. It's bloody crazy to me. Like, when I always said growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I always said I just wanted to make a difference in life. And when I left Asda's, because I was doing the expression stuff and people were recognizing me and it was just getting long. So I started working with, like, looked after children, you know what I mean, in semi-independent units and stuff like that. And broski, I was thinking that work wasn't a lot of money, but I felt like when I said, oh, you know what, I want to make a difference in this world, I thought, this is it. This is, you see, when you said you wanted to make a difference in the world, maybe this is what you meant. Do you know what I'm saying? But broski, I was doing that and then doing what I was doing on the side. And, like, even half of the kids would even know who I am because they watch football and stuff like that. So when I'm taking them to college and that, they'll just be like flexing and, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never forget, even a court. I took one kid to court. Yeah, obviously no names, can't do that. Took one kid to court, string of robberies. He's always been robbing, doing this, that, and the other. And then the judge looked at me and he was like, I know you. You can't be representing someone that's been in my court on trial, can't be representing. He did the most. I said, in your court, blood. So, brother, the only court I've been to was a tennis court, fam. That was Wimbledon, bruv. Federer versus Nadal, blood. What are you talking about, Your Highness? Brother, you high, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man
heard my voice. He goes, where have I seen you? So, brother, I do YouTube. Brother, you know the kid, yeah? He was just tapping my leg like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
He got 2 years. Never saw him again. It was peak, blood. I'm not even going to lie. It was peak, blood. You get me? Obviously, he's out now, blood, but yeah, that was hard, man. It was hard, fam. You know them way there, blood. Judge gave me 25 to life.
That's not the degree you got.
Yeah, kids and my wife. It's peak, blood.
It's not the qualifications you got.
Brother, man went down like Jay Sean, fam. You get me, bro? Freedom stole like Kelly Rowland, blood. It's just out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? You know when you see man walk down the dock, blood? It's like, I thought EastEnders was starting. Like, what's going on, fam? Couldn't believe it, bro. You know what I mean?
But
Trust
you do,
me.
yeah, I can imagine you get a lot of those DMs, they're heartbreaking, those long paragraphs of like, this is what I'm going through, this is where I'm at in life, this is what you're doing to change that and help me continue to keep going. And it sounds like from what your answer is there, you're kind of almost sometimes putting the people that have put you on, or supported you from the get-go, you're putting their kind of need for your charisma, comedy, entertainment almost above yourself. Like, you're able to decompartmentalize what you're going through and say, do you know what? It doesn't matter.
You know what it is?
I'm a perform today.
There's a balance. So the reason why I can do that is because I don't have to perform every day.
That's it.
So I like arrive, raise hell, and leave. I never want to be in a, like, I could stream every day, Matt, it's right now.
Make more.
I'm making a lot of YouTube revenue, more money YouTube revenue-wise, but I do my job on YouTube and then I do brand deals and I do other stuff. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever feel like I'm privileged enough to never have to make a video because I need the money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And this community have put me in this position, bro. So why shouldn't I, like, it's for me to improve and get better and do more stuff for them rather than me just take for granted because, broski, I've got 400 and whatever, like you said, innit? I could literally just sit there on my iPhone and do a video and you know it's getting minimum 50,000 views. Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. And that's the worst.
That's the worst.
Do you understand?
I've gone through your numbers.
Never doing that.
You don't doing that.
Never do. Broski, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, like, I'm not taking for granted what I've got. Do you know what I'm saying? As much as, like, it's a television channel. Like, no one wants to watch shit TV, blood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're going to enjoy the video like all of the rest of them or they might be your favorite or but you need to give it your all, blood. I mean, brother, you think I'm happy when we lose? I'm fucking fuming. Brother, I bun a zoo. As soon as I bun that spliff, it's like, yeah, let's go for the fans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Same way the footballers go out.
They have to.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Regardless, yeah.
They switch their mind and they go out living life or whatever. Let me give the fans what they want, whether it's my happiness or my tears.
Yeah.
Let me give it to them. You get me? Like, man can't be the most shameless man on YouTube and not show up, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. The only time man can not show up is if there's something going on outside.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And everyone needs to realize that when there are things that go on outside, like, I know, like, the community might want to know what's going on and but at the same time, like, when you don't show up to work at a normal job, no one ain't gonna ask you nothing, blood.
True.
You just come back. When I went, I was like off Asda for a week. No, and then be like, oh,
you
yeah,
do a press conference about it?
I was ill, black. You know what I mean? That's it. When I do a press conference about it. But at the same time, when you build an audience, they kind of want to know your moves and know you're okay and stuff like that.
Your well-being.
Yo, man's been going through it, blood. You get me, fam? The eye infections I had, remember, both my ears blocked. Bro, I've been going through it this year, bro. It's been difficult, but like, I'm blessed to just be healthy and happy, bro.
Did you decide quality from quantity
from early?
From get-go?
Like, no, don't get me wrong. I used to do like a lot, but I'm thinking, X, let the plane land. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna run out of jokes, but just let the plane land. Like, you're saying glorious shit, and people are missing it because they're going to your next video.
Okay.
So let it land. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is, bro.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, like, especially with the X-Files videos, let it land. And like with the X-Files videos, I don't care what views they get because I really love doing them. So if the X-Files video will get like a 50K or a 60K when I'm a football YouTuber, you get me?
Exactly.
That 60K to me is 160K.
It's an additional.
No, it's like 160K because you don't expect that from me. So if you're going to watch that from me and really enjoy it, and like what I noticed as well is like my X-Files videos get the most likes and comments. Like the views might not be as much as the
more,
football.
you know?
It
that means
does.
more.
It means they went out of their time to show you, you know what? You made this for me. You made my night. Let me like this. Let me comment. Let me share. Let me hype it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
And I know you don't ask.
No, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
You get me? That's what it is, bro. So like, yeah, nah, the people them are like the most important thing. Like even when you're listening to this this branching out thing, like my value of the people, and I'm not saying my community, but just the community in general, like it means a lot, blood.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
can
saying,
imagine.
fam? Because my fans and my haters both elevated me into this. No, it's both.
It's true.
It's both. Because you know when you used to be like, oh yeah, let me respond to the haters, then why don't you respond to the fans?
You have to.
Why don't you? Don't go and be like, if something hurts your feelings, don't go and respond to that. Why don't you respond to, oh, you're the greatest of all time. Oh, you're the funniest of all time. What? Because you just expect it. Because you think
You've grown
Billy
accustomed.
Big Bollocks. Like,
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
bro. No. Like, every time I get opportunities, I never take them for granted.
It feels
And I never look at other people's successes and think, oh yeah, that should have been me.
because you know it's coming for you regardless anyway.
It's either coming for me if it's
Or it's
my
not for you.
story,
Yeah.
or something else is coming for me.
Yeah, or it's not for you.
Yeah.
And it feels like when I see your content, you put out every video like it's your last video. Like you don't leave anything on the table. Like you don't take for granted what you're doing. I've seen like your stories and you've kind of pushed mental health really well, I think.
Yeah.
And you've life coaching, I think, and I don't know if you've ever done therapy.
Yeah.
Why, if you have done therapy, and
Yeah.
if you've done and you've had a life coach, why and when did that start? Was it as you were growing and maybe you're dealing with the extra responsibility, the fame or whatever you want to call it, that
Nah.
pressure? Like,
You know what it is, yeah? Like, do you know what it is? It's like, I'm, like, obviously, when you're being a black man and, you know what I mean, there's a certain thing like stigma. Like, you get me? When you talk about therapy to my dad, dad will start laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm very different. And I'm in tune with my emotions and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, you get me? Like, a big regret of mine is I think at the Bilbao when we won the Europa League, I was actually crying in it, yeah? And I never left it in my vlog. Not because of me, but like I didn't care.
Yeah.
But it's just that my audience haven't seen that from me.
Okay.
And I really wish I left it in because I'm not afraid to cry. Do you know what I'm saying?
That would have been a lovely moment.
Nah, real talk.
You're
like,
right.
I'm not afraid. Like, you get me? Like, I'm very, like, legit.
You leave it all out there.
Yeah.
All your
like,
emotions. You're happy, you're sad, you're everything.
Like,
yeah.
I'll never look at a man crying and be like, oh, he's a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy.
No, like, I'm just not on that. And even if I saw comments of people saying, oh, yeah, look at this pussy, you're crying for it, you're opening, that wouldn't affect me.
It wouldn't affect you, yeah.
Wouldn't affect me. I just thought, are they ready for that? And that's just a big regret of mine. I really wish I left it in there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, when it comes to, like, my emotions and, like, therapy and stuff like that, like, my thing is, yeah, like, I've seen a therapist before, but it's more, like, I do it more, like, not never face-to-face, like, FaceTime and that, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? Like, she's in Dubai, and I don't see her often, but, like, whenever I need, it's more conversation. It's not even therapy, blood. It's more, because you know what the thing is? Like, I'm, as much as, like I could see things in, like, one direction, blood. You get me, fam? Like, Zayn Malik, one direction. And this, like, when someone opens your eyes to other things,
Other
like
perspectives,
me,
yeah.
I could take advice from people and listen to them and You know, I'm not taking it as gospel, but take advice from people and not think, oh yeah, I'm wrong and strong. I've never been wrong and strong. I like listening to people and people's advice and their opinions and stuff like that. And I feel like it's just like my therapy session that I even had with her was just conversations.
Okay.
I don't feel like they were so like even I'd even message her on WhatsApp and be like, oh yeah, rah. That's it. And it's like, I don't know, bro. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. But my thing that I needed therapy for was more dealing with everyone being in your open space, like the fame and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because obviously, like I had a little stint, you know, them way there, like when I was on the road doing foolishness I didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where like certain things would have happened. And it's like when people come up in your personal space, you expect that side of it because of where you were.
Just in London in general, if you've grown up in Halston.
Because of what you was on and what you was doing, you expect that
stranger
side of it.
danger.
Whereas now, man are going to be looking at me, and they're not screwing me. They're looking at me because your expression's fucking oozing, mate.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it was getting around, you know, like, because as my fame grew, like, I want to say, because as much as these people see how I am, yeah, I love my own space and my privacy and being alone.
Okay.
Like, I'm an introvert. Like in home, like for example, I'm telling you, I'll tell if someone wants to come to
glasses.
if someone wants to come to my yard, yeah, I'll tell them that I'm out and I'll just be at home watching wrestling, like by myself.
Yeah,
like I love my me time, my alone time, minute. Do you know what I'm saying? I know you want to be on my phone. You get me? Like I love my me time, minute. Do you get me? Like I love going gym. I love going to the spa and having like my peace. Don't get me wrong. I'll cause chaos and that. Do you get me? I'll be the life of the party. But then we gotta recharge. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has to recharge.
Yep.
That's what it is. You can't be like this all the time. Like, man's not going to be in the mirror at home. You know them way there, fam. Yeah, cheese, bro. What's man talking about? You know them way there. Man's not going to be doing that.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, we all need to recharge, innit? Like, so, like, for me, I love my personal space, love my own time. But, like, I just wanted to get that out there because I haven't really spoken about this. Like, people will probably just think, oh, yeah, he's this, he da-da-da-da. But, broski, like, trust me, fam. Like, a man crying, real men cry, blood. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, fam? Obviously, like, my brother will never say that. But we're very different people, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, very different people. Like, everyone goes through things.
Absolutely.
Like, you see people, broski, you see people commit suicide.
Yeah. You do.
Like, life is such a gift, man. Bro.
It is.
And I'm telling you, this social media is a big part of it.
And living.
You see things like group chats and you get me, fam, like that thing that they've had on Channel 4 not Channel 4, Netflix, Indolence or whatever the fuck it was called.
Adolescence.
Yeah,
I was watching it the other day. Indolence.
I swear down.
You want to get some water?
I said Floyd Mayweather
some water, man. Let's have some water, man.
Floyd Mayweather can't read, blood.
Cheers to that, bro. Cheers to that, bro.
Yeah.
Indolence. No, I was actually watching Adolescence literally a couple of days ago. I watched it again because you know, and sorry, this is such a sidetrack, but you watch it the first time and it's such an interesting series in terms of like the storytelling, how deep it is, how relatable it is. Yeah. Ashley Walters, all the other actors, incredible. Ashley, unbelievable. What a guy. But then I watched it again because of the production value and the quality and the one-shot take and there's no cuts. And I'm like, this is inspiring. This is creative. This is incredible. But like you said, like it's incredible to just sit there and think to yourself like, wow, you're as high energy as you are. You're as funny as you are, but you know, and you have the self-awareness to understand, I need to have my time away from that. Yeah. I need to calm it down. I need to chill. I need to go read a book or put my glasses on, my reading glasses, whatever you got to do. Yeah. Because, you, like you said, balance. Balance is critical.
Messages are from people telling me that I'm saving lives. Yeah. Man, if I can save one life in this world, do you know what that means to me?
Yeah.
It means more than all of the fame, all of anything. Because I never thought I'd be in a position to even do that.
Yeah.
You get me? You always thought that you just work for someone, you'll be, you get me?
Yeah.
You'll just be below. You'll never be on top.
You're living the dream.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You actually, I said this to
my parents, like nothing against them. My mum always believed that, like she always never told me that what I could and couldn't do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, get an electrician, be an electrician, be this. They always want a man to have a trade, innit? Because, do you know what I mean?
Safe.
Yeah, that's safe. Like they would never dream of what I'm doing right now. They never thought that I could be doing what I'm doing right now. Like they're so proud of me, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's gone from like them having to fend for me fending for them, blood. Do you know them way there?
What a privilege.
Thank you.
What a privilege. What an honor.
It's an honor.
To see them graft and go through hell in terms of work and long hours and raising children and the pressure and living in London and all that growing up. And then you get to bring it back and say, I got you here. I got you there. You want to go on holiday? Let's do it.
That's it.
Like, you're living the dream. Like, we're living the dream. Because I said this to previous guests, like, even footballers, they have a timetable, a schedule. They take orders. PR, you can't speak whatever you want to speak freely. You do an interview, they're going to give me this question, no, yes. You, in your profession, you can collab with who you want, work with who you want, turn down whatever work you want, make a video if you want, don't make a video, go to this country, go to that country. You want to go do a vlog, go do a vlog, people will watch it. You want to go to a game, go to a game, people will watch the vlog. Or stay home, do the watch along, people will watch the watch. You can do literally whatever you want. Like how like 99.9% of people cannot do whatever they want, whenever they want. Monday, they know what comes on Monday. They know what Monday is. Monday, 9 a.m., you must be here at this time or you're in trouble. Do this, do that.
That's it.
You do whatever you want, whenever you want.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like all the collabs I do is because I choose to do them, not because I have to do them.
Yeah.
You know them way there. Like Best of Enemies, I love that show because we started, that whole channel started because Robbie literally, you know what I mean? I think Arsenal were out of Europe, blood. You get me, fam? And then he saw dollar signs every time he looked at me. And he's like, brother, we need a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that there was no content on that channel. The only thing that was coming on DR Sports was Best of Enemies every Friday. There were no weekend roundup. There was no nothing, blood. You get me? All of that came after the establishment. I don't know, when was your first weekend roundup show?
I don't even know. Was it
before 100K though, yeah?
I think it was after.
You see?
Because I remember...
You see? Because I remember the 100K thing when we had the balloons and that. It was all Best of Enemies based. It was nothing to do with the
it was the brown sofa. It was you and Robbie. I remember the intros of the cigars and the Best of Enemies, you in the suit. And then I remember like you'd see like Sophie Rose, you'd see Carefree Lewis, you'd see other characters as well come on, but you watch-alongs, I think you may have hosted some as well.
Yeah, DR were doing, they would do like live watch-alongs and stuff like that, but there was no like other show.
No.
That came other
there was
than
no
Best
FCM,
of Enemies.
there was
like,
no...
Best of Enemies was like the spine of that channel, blood. You get me, fam? And like, like watching how DR Sports has just blossomed and grown into a madness, I almost feel a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm only there one time a week, but I almost feel like, like when I'm not there, they miss me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, so
You're one of the almost founders of the channel, really. Like you're there from the very, very start.
Yeah, all of this talk is making me want to ask that Malteser for a raise.
Well, I'm just wondering why your name ain't on the channel. It should be DR and X Sports. I don't know.
Nah. It's peak, fam.
Robbie be like, don't even think about it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But if he puts my name on that channel, he might be asking me for money when it comes to paying people. So I don't need my name on there.
You don't need that responsibility, that pressure. You're not trying to see that pressure.
Me now want that. Yeah, me.
No, it's impressive, man. And then on your own channel, I was even going back through it. Like you hit 100K, I think maybe 5 years ago.
I don't even know, you know.
You don't remember because it was a long time ago. To be fair.
Yeah, I remember getting my 100K plaque in lockdown with a COVID mask on in my car. Where's the apple juice, bro?
I don't even know. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, in a COVID mask in my car, wearing a Rascal tracksuit, blood. You know them way there. That's what it was. Big up Billy, bro. Billy Wingrove. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that. So I don't know what year it was, but it was in COVID, innit?
Yeah.
That I got the 100K plaque, and it was a madness, bro. It was a madness. Like, I think that was like, you know, when you feel like, oh yeah, I made it, blood. You know what I mean? That 100K plaque, because like that 100K plaque was like a million plaque to me. Because I never ever, like, I'm not saying I was confident in what I was putting out, but I didn't ever think it would turn into a job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that 100K plaque to me was like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing is it's working. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, people generally want to see you. You get me? Like, there's a demand for X. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Was you proving people wrong up until a point, or was you always just tunnel vision? Like, no, I am not going to take in any of that energy in terms of people dismissing me or doubting me, or
bro,
I'm not gonna carry a chip on my shoulder.
Tottenham. Look at Tottenham. Think about it, yeah. Like, think about Tottenham, like at the club, like the fans, like the original roots of them. You wouldn't expect me to support Tottenham, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just think about how they would have received a man like me talking like that. AFTV, we don't want any of that. Do you know how long it took me? Because, bro, let me tell you this. I went to Bilbao 1 up. No cameraman.
Yeah. 1
up. Walking around Bilbao Square, all of that by myself, interacting with all the fans.
Yeah.
You know, whether they had tickets or not, they all went there.
Yeah.
So people that didn't like me, people that loved me, I had so many people. And I remember, and I, like, literally, he won't mind me telling this story. I remember there was one guy, he looks like Seth Rogen, blood, you know what I mean? But he's a part of like the Tottenham firm and whatever, yeah. And brother, he used to threaten man on Twitter, like bear, like, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. Bro, I've seen this guy, yeah. He's walked over to me, yeah. He's like, right, Oozing. You get me, yeah? And you know, like, what they do is they find out where you live and then they find the nearest club and they say you support that. So they was like, hey, QPR. Do you know what I mean? This, that, and the other, yeah. He's like, bro, let me just tell you, and these were exact words. He goes, bro, let me tell you something. Like, I was wrong about before. Like, I fucking love your stuff. I thought that you were using this club to get famous and just fuck off and just go and do other stuff and da-da-da-da. I genuinely didn't believe that you loved Tottenham. Didn't believe he was a Tottenham supporter. Didn't believe this, that, and the other, rah, 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 rah. I thought you were just trying to, like, run amok, like, do this, do that, da-da-da-da-da. And broski, like, when he was running that initial banter, like, man could have got into Mr. Aggressive. That's not me.
Yeah.
I listened, I said, let me hear what you got to say. If you want to say something to cook me, I'll cook you, like, on the spot.
On the spot.
Very good conversation that we had. And I remember, bro, this is the same brother that had a picture of me on Twitter with a Bounty chocolate bar saying Bounty on my head and that. Like, literally, bro.
Really?
Like, and me and him had a big conversation. All his brethren were there. I'm telling you, bro, if it was that time, it could have been that time.
Yeah.
All of them, held them all up, bro. I'm not saying I ain't got any enemies, of course. But let me tell you this, I walked around Bilbao one up and it was nothing but love, blood.
Yeah.
Nothing but love. And it wasn't always like that, bro. People like, put that fucking phone away, blood. You know them, I'll be like, put that face away, blood. Why'd you even leave the yard, blood? You're clapped. Do you know them way? Do you know what I'm saying? I was getting into, because me, I'm not gonna...
Did that never deter you from vlogging?
No. Matt is, like, the reason why I don't want to talk about, like, a certain stage of my life is because I don't want to promote any of that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's never been me. I chose to do silly things and whatever. But let me tell you this, yeah. Like, football may be one of the most dangerous places to go to, but don't think that I ain't been in dangerous situations. Don't think that you're going to sun me, blood. You know them way there. Don't think that I'm, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm funny, I'm jovial, I'm this, that, and the other, yeah, but we don't need to see anything else. Do you get me? Like, that's not, we don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to ask you, like, what you've got into, because obviously that's private, but is there anything that has happened to you that you've been like, oh my God?
Yeah, like, obviously, when you live a certain life, bad things could happen, innit? You know what I mean? So obviously, I've been on the receiving end of things that I wish didn't happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I look at it, it's all my fault.
Okay.
Because you know when you can look at a situation and be like, oh, I had to be outside, I had to be doing this, I didn't have to do any of that. Do you get me, fam? Like, I grew up nice. I'm not saying I grew up with money, because I didn't say I grew up with money and that, but I grew up loved. You get me? My mum wanted to know where I was. My dad wanted to know where I was. Like, so I was almost sneaking out to do these stupid things. Like, do you know them way there?
Yeah.
I was going out of my way to do these things, and then I got punished for it, blood.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It only takes 1 or 2 punishments for you to realize this ain't for me, blood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get me? Because, yo, like I said, like the sort of person that I come across as online, I don't feel like I'm wrongly portrayed online. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like people know that I'm loud, funny, this, that, and the other, but they genuinely know I'm a nice person. They don't think I'm an arsehole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, like, and that's just how I am, me personally.
Yeah.
You get me?
We're speaking about your YouTube and your content. We didn't speak about Bants Sports Ooze, which I was doing all the background, and I was looking at Bants Sports News, which was Rants' first series, and then obviously your name and his name collaborate.
Yep.
The intro is absolutely, it's
That's
beautiful.
it.
I
Bants
love to see
Sports
it.
was from his thing, and then the Ooze is from my thing.
Your intro at the beginning of this podcast, whether you win, lose, or draw, it's there every single time.
You got to give the people what they want, blood. You know them way there. Even I don't want to do it when we lose.
Yeah.
You got to give the people what... Like, I'm not doing it with the same energy when we lose, because that's just fake. Like, I generally am upset.
Yeah.
So how am I going to give them that energy and
do
then
it
just go
angry.
straight into the run?
Yeah, you
I
do.
have to. I got to start as I mean to go on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm shameless, but like, yo, man ain't no Woody deal. There's a snake in my boot. Like, man can't do that intro like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I got to do an angry proton thing, I'm angry, bro. Like, man ain't swapping it, bro. Like, you get me? Like, you lot keep the money if you want me to be happy-go-lucky, blood.
Yeah.
Less of that, fam.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm on authenticity, blood. You know them way there.
Are we going to get that back in person? Because obviously that's on StreamYard.
Yeah, so
'cause I
obviously
watched
Rants...
the last one was, sorry to interrupt, but Bilbao, I was watching the intro. The one after you won the Europa League. And the way that you just was so, it was wholesome between you and Rants.
Yeah.
I must say, I was watching it the other day just to like go back through your content. Yeah. And I was just like, I forgot how wholesome this moment was. Yeah. The way that you broke it down and you were like, yo, you're happy for me. I know you are. And he was just nodding like, I am happy for you. Like, he didn't say it, but you could see he was proud. He was happy for you that you'd got your trophy. You'd gone all the way out there. He'd seen the success beforehand. And you both said, I love you, bro. Da, da, da. And then you was like, I'm not even going to cook you. I'm going to cook everybody else.
Yeah. No, but the thing
I'm just
is,
lining it up and
people
going for
always be like, oh, why doesn't he cook Rants? Why doesn't he cook Rants? Brother, I cook Man United every week in front of him if they lose. But why I don't cook Rants personally is because one, not because I think he's gonna knock me out or anything like that, yeah. And also I'm probably the only one that I could actually cook him and him not do anything about it. But the reason why I don't cook Rants is Rants don't hate Tottenham, bro. Haven't you noticed? Rants don't say no mad shit about Tottenham in front of me. And if he does, that's when I start cooking.
Yeah.
I say mad shit about Man United. Oh, Lissandro shit. I say all it. Rants don't do that, bro. He might do that on a stream with someone else.
Yeah.
Be like, Tottenham are shit, they don't win trophies, they're irrelevant. He don't talk like that about Tottenham in front of me. I don't know why. If he did, maybe it would be more exciting because me and him would have more back and forths than that. But you get me, fam. Like, when he says like a little thing, like if I say so-and-so's better than Thingy, yeah, and he'd be like, no, he's not. Like when I said Ramirez better than Lissandro and he tried to defend the thing, I ripped Lissandro a new one. But yeah, like that's the only reason, bro. That's literally it. Like Rants, like literally show me an episode where Rants has been cooking Tottenham and they haven't deserved to be cooked, yeah. And I not say anything. It just don't happen, bro.
Yeah.
I cook United all the time. But yeah, the studio, Rants is he's moved into a new place, which is a bit far, obviously, from our studio.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more difficult for him. But I preferred it in person, man. I really do. Like, obviously, the views haven't really gone down that much in comparison. So and obviously you get more with the super chats, with the revenue and stuff. But I don't like the streaming stuff. Like, I loved the in-person stuff more. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can see that with your content with Troopz, with Sophie back in the day.
I love the in-person stuff more. So I'm going to chat to him and hopefully we can just bring that back in the new year, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the one that you've collabed with from start to finish. Do you miss collabing with like Troopz, Sophie?
Yeah.
I must say,
like,
I wasn't in, those were, still generational stuff now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But that was generational as well. The dynamic between you three is ridiculous.
Me and Troopz, I missed that a lot, bruv. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why we didn't do a preview for the North London derby is because like I was fucked my ears.
Yeah.
Like literally, it was one of them ones. And then I had to do even Best of Enemies I wasn't going to do. Like my ears, both of them were blocked the whole episode.
Yeah.
So even Best of Enemies, I had to move till about 5 p.m. on the Friday and they released it Saturday or something like that because I was going doctors and doing madness, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like my ears were fucked. So, and then Troopz obviously had these kids to look after and stuff, so we couldn't get it done. Yeah. Which is a big shame, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I love working with Troopz, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're never gonna do the, he loves doing the StreamYard thing. And
yeah, you're
stuff.
never gonna do
He
that.
loves that. I don't like that at all.
No.
Like, I'm not gonna if I'm gonna give the people what they want, we gotta give them how they want it.
At the best.
Like, me and him easily could have done a StreamYard thing. It doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, no, it
you know what I
doesn't.
mean? Especially with characters like me and Troopz, I will always be shouting over each other, have a lot to say, do you know what I mean? And I'm very expressive, sort of, do you know what I mean? And I can think on the fly, and do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, yeah, man, like, expressions and, you get me, Troopz and expressions is literally like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely missed that. Like, we definitely need to do some more stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think that's the level of that's the level of quality that your channels deserve as well. You spoke about how much you care about the production and like the quality of it. You've got to a level now where that's kind of the only level you can produce is your very best. You can't go down.
And that's the thing. And even with Sophie as well, like the collabs with Sophie were generational.
Unbelievable.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I would love to get into acting, yeah? Because like, if you ask me personally, if I've ever fancied Sophie or thought she had tried to, hell no.
They tried to cancel you.
Yes, I know. They did. You get me? And that was my storm. You get me?
That was your storm.
That was my storm. Remember I told you we go through storms?
Yeah.
Everyone goes through storms. But what you got to realize is when you don't, it's like, this is how I treat it. It's like, if you're a musician and you play your music to your friends, they're never going to tell you, do you know what I mean?
It's bad, yeah.
It's just whatever. You're only going to be in a box. But you see, like, when you're getting bigger, and new people are seeing you, they don't know who you are, they don't know how you go, the people are going to generate things. So, like, when I'm there running the banter with Sophie about this, that, and the other, rah, all of this is giving both me and her views and money. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it's doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a piece of content, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but obviously, people that ain't seen you might just think, oh, he's being a bit too much or he's being over flirty or over But brother, all you got to do is ask Sophie Rose. And bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, she came out, like, man didn't even have to ask her nothing. When she saw what was going on, that's why I always respect and I love Sophie, blood. Because I didn't even have to message her and be like, she goes, darling, what the hell is this going on? I can't believe they're trying to drag you on Twitter. It's such a toxic app. That's why I deleted it. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother, she just wrote a statement on the thing, rah, 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 rah. And then, yeah, we was back. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I didn't even want to make that video. Sophie called me to make the video.
Yeah.
Like 10 things and all of that. That ain't my forte. I don't sit and plan videos like that. She asked me.
Rankings and tier lists.
Yeah, she asked me to do them things there, bruv. So for her to ask me do that, not get paid for it, yeah, and for me to be on the thing for them to get me out of there, I couldn't believe it,
getting dragged up and down.
But I needed that, bro. You need storms like that to like bring you back to life, bro. That you get me?
Was that your biggest storm? And did you ever sit in that storm thinking, boy, is this ever gonna pass? You worried?
Nah, because it's like, obviously, if it ended everything, it would have been, you know what I mean? It would have been sad because, you get me? It was nothing. But at the same time, you need to go through them storms to actually realize how much people generally care about you. Because if people didn't like me as it was, I'd have been out of there.
Yeah.
But because people generally liked me, they knew me, there were people, I didn't have to write anything. People were fighting my case for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? People. And I'm not even talking about influencers, because all the influencers, when someone goes through a storm, all the influencers, they have a jump on the back of it, be like, oh, I can't believe, or but no one ever wants to come out and defend, blood. They never want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So, and I'm not saying I hold feelings towards that, because again, if I work with you, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're like friends like that, innit? It doesn't mean I'm going to phone you and be letting you know about my life or if I'm upset or anything like that. So,
yeah,
you don't really things like that. But yeah, man, when you go through a storm online, it's like, it is difficult still, but it's only difficult for me because it wasn't justified.
Yeah.
Like, say I said something, yeah, and it was just out of order.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Then I'll know, all right, I made a mistake. But for the Sophie thing, I never had to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Never came out and apologized once.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Because you didn't need to.
I didn't, because I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, what's your favorite piece of content? Because you've been in a lot of content. You know,
X-Files. 100%.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite. Because
that's my favorite. That's the one I enjoy doing the most.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the grilling video's got the most views.
I was actually going to bring up the Sky Sports news debut.
Oh, yeah.
Because I honestly,
yeah.
I don't know how to describe what I watched that day.
That was a big breakthrough for me, you know.
Brother,
my phone was going crazy.
You were ridiculous.
Yeah.
You went out there.
No script. That's what I mean. That's why when people ask me, what are you talking about?
Transfer news show, and you turned it into a concert.
Yeah.
A play.
I was dropping jokes that man didn't even understand. It was going over his head, blood. You get me? That's what it was. And I didn't care.
You went on that platform, traditional media, mainstream media, knowing damn well what you were going to do, and they weren't going to understand a bit of it.
Yeah.
And you never at any point in your mind thought, maybe I should like tone it or change it for them to get it.
Shameless,
you said, nah, blood. I'm doing it.
What are you talking about? I am shameless. You get me? Like, what you got to realize is, even when I went into that Thomas Frank press conference in Hong Kong and I said, hey, Thomas, I didn't do that because I needed to do that. I did that because I'm so shameless. I knew it would make people laugh even more. Brother, that's the biggest views I've got on my Insta post or TikTok. That got like 2-3 million views of me be like, oh, hey, Thomas, choo-choo, blood. I mean, bro,
I still asked him, did he like the nickname? Yeah.
So I brought a bit of expressions and I brought a bit of press conferencey. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Journalism.
Yeah. Like, broski, like, I do these things on purpose. Like, my thing is, yeah, I'm only in this position because of expressions, because of me. So why am I going to go and change? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, why am I going to go and change? Unless I'm like acting or doing like you know what I'm saying? Just doing a mad thing or plotting something. Like, why am I going to, you know what I mean? Just be yourself.
Is there anyone in this space or in YouTube that inspires you, that you kind of watch, that people maybe don't know that you watch them or of it? Because I remember Abba and Preach, they watched your content. I've seen KSI's watched your content.
Yeah.
How mad is it when you see people
You know what it is?
Of that
It's
level
like,
kind of
Nah,
reacting to your stuff and just saying, "Raw, this guy's ridiculously good at what he does."
it's amazing, bro. It's amazing, fam. Because like obviously, it's one of them ones where like even the sidemen are like the biggest in this space, innit?
Yeah.
Like they might be like, oh, we're on the other side of YouTube and that because they do, you know what I'm saying? But like their videos are entertaining. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm a man. I'm not gonna sit and be like, oh, there's bare people that just be like, oh yeah, broski. Whether they were successful or not, I've seen videos. I think, oh, this is hilarious. You know what I mean? You always got to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Better squad as well. Smashing it.
Absolutely.
Smashing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying, fam? So, like, I've actually, like, the football space. Wait, what was the question?
I was just asking, like, who inspires you outside of maybe the football space or YouTubers that people don't know that you watch?
That's what I mean. So, like, for example, like, remember when I was telling you, like, obviously KSI's videos, like, not really Sidemen, but KSI's videos, like, with the quick cuts and the energy and like, bro, I've seen shit from KSI's, but I'm like, you know what? I love that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we're very different people, blood. You get me, fam? He went to private school, man went to public school, blood. You know them way there, like, we're very different people.
My Jabba was getting onto him for that, no?
Ain't nothing wrong with going private school. If I could afford to go there, I'll go there, blood. You know what I mean? In fact, I went to a private school. They used to hit me with a wooden spoon, fam. You get me? It was crazy. I had to get out of there. So, like, it was one of them ones where, like, when I see, like, things like that, like I could take aspects of like editing. Like there's no one that I could like, I'll say I take a style from or anything like that because I'm very unique in what I do, innit? But I appreciate a lot of YouTubers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. I wouldn't say I watch it that much. Like I love DJ Academics. He's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Bouncer's killing it right now.
Yes,
You know them way there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Internet ready.
Internet ready, fam.
He's killing it right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I wouldn't like to do what he's doing. But yeah, he's street ready as well, blood. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he can get away with that.
He's in Dubai, no?
Yeah, well, fine then. He's sand ready then, blood. You know them way there. That's it. Do you know what I mean, bro? That's it, fam. He's sand and Durham ready, blood. You know them way there, fam. But regardless, like it's one of them ones where like, I even thought, like, even when I used to watch DJ Academics, I was like, oh, I'd love to do this. But then, I'm not on them problems. I'm not on politics. I like going outside and not having to look over my shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
And you can't really be playing with people's lives like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We were talking about, like, all the extra curriculum kind of content as well.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, Ballers League I saw you at recently.
Yeah, that was amazing, man.
How did that come about?
You know what it is, yeah? Like, so when Ballers League first got announced, they invited me down a few times to just come pitch side and just watch and stuff like that. And when the whole, I'm not gonna lie, you see with me as a person, and this is just honestly, like, honest to God. So like when the whole idea of Ballers League came around, as much as I'm established in the football space, I didn't look at it and be like, oh, they should have reached out to me. I should have had my own team. I've looked at all of the managers and I've looked at it and I said, you know what? Let me watch this. Let me see this. Like, this is something I could really get into. So I was watching it.
Yeah.
Get me? When I went down there, they put me in like O2 priority. They gave me free drinks. They literally treated man like a king. This, that, and the other. And then obviously season 2's come about now. And they have invited me a few times, but I've been busy. Like Mondays are kind of hectic for me
tough,
sometimes. But I do watch it. That's the thing. Like I'm a big fan of Ballers League. So when I got the DM, they reached out for me to come down. Then I said, oh, you know what? I can come this Monday. So I locked it in and I was like, boom, I'm coming, this, that, and the other. And then I got another message saying, can you manage Vision? Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
FC. Brother, like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people will look at it and be like, oh, but I want my own team. Like, some people just look at their followers and look at their numbers and think that they just missed the big bollocks. I'm never like that. I appreciate every opportunity that I get, innit?
Yeah.
So I'll never sit there and think I should have been there anyway. I'm going to take that and run with it, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, they were asking me if I minded doing, like, bare different things, like doing a pre-interview, shooting the gun, like doing all of these different things. Yeah, probably expecting man to just be like, no, I'm just managing the team. Bro, I did everything.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to humble your, like, bro, I'm humble. I don't care how big I get. I'm always humble. I never walk into a place and think I'm better than anyone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is, fam. I don't care about numbers. I care about people.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So my thing is, I treat everybody with respect, blood. Them lot gave me an opportunity, blood, and I hit it out of the park, blood. You saw.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm telling you, win, lose, I'm shameless, blood. I don't care, bro. You never know if you're going to win or you're going to lose. So you need to make the most out of your opportunities, blood.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I literally went in there, Vision, they gave it. I told them, I was like, listen, I counted how many players there were. There were 10. I said, fuck it. £100, you get me? Even, it might not be a lot of money to them, but it's £100 they never had. They might be able to just go and buy a one dinner or whatever, blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I said, yo, I'll split a grand between you. Like, bro, vibes in with my team. Do you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we lost, blood. We played very well, but the man had, you get me, 3 pens, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? 3 pens, like, man was going to vote, blood, and I had to fill out the vote. 3 pens like IKEA and Argos, blood. Telling you, bro, I couldn't believe it. So, like, they got 3 penalties, man lost, but the experience was amazing, fam. You get me? And, yo, if I ever get my own team at Ballers League, it'll be a mad thing.
Yeah. TalkSPORT as well was another media platform that I remember mentioning.
Yeah.
And Jim White, Tony Bellew, you're playing darts, I seen as well with him. Like,
Broski, with the TalkSPORT thing, it's like, TalkSPORT's asked me to come on a few times, you know, like match days and to do little things like that. But my thing is, I don't want to do stuff that I'm doing already on my own channel. If I'm going to do something, I want to do something that's different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And TalkSPORT, like, people might think TalkSPORt's this, TalkSPORt's that. But TalkSPORT is something that my dad used to watch all the time when he used to take me to school, innit? So hearing voices that I used to hear in the car and like just like jingles and stuff like that. Like when my dad found out I was on TalkSPORT and that, it was a proud moment because it's something that he actually loves. Like it was more proud for him than me, innit?
Yeah.
So like I told them I don't really want to be doing things. So I went on TalkSPORT maybe once or twice to do things, but I wasn't really working with them.
Yeah.
And then when they had this idea for a show with me, Jim White, Tony Bellew, and then having a guest footballer every week, yeah, that I had no control of. But I feel like they catered for me, bringing like the Berbatov, Davids, Van der Vaart. They catered for me, bro. Do you get me, fam? They brought bare people that I genuinely wanted to meet, like Makaleli, Slaven Bilic. Like, bro, I didn't have, like, I don't think I had a dead guest, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all my guests were calm.
They went all out.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I like them. And what makes me laugh is that people are like, oh, yeah, they ain't got a clue what expressions is saying or what is da-da-da-da. Bro, I was making them laugh the whole time. These man on and off camera, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? I got some of their numbers, bro. You get me, fam?
Yeah.
That's it. I don't want to say, but trust me, I even linked up with one, I guess, when I was on holiday in their country.
Yeah.
Linked up with them, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? So these are like things, like I'm watching people that I used to see on TV and I'm in the same space as them. And them things there, like I don't get starstruck, but I feel like I'm more proud of myself when I get them moments. Like I never get starstruck, but I'm more proud of myself when I'm in these spaces. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you're like you said, mainstream media for your parents to see you on that traditional media, what they would have watched and what they still watch. It helps them maybe link it all together because YouTube is still quite new to that generation. So even though that might be bigger, Netflix or not YouTube, like this is modern day media, Spotify, but the traditional media, the BBC, the Sky Sports, TalkSPORT, this is what they relate to or understand. So when they see their son on it, it's like, raw, he is doing something serious.
100%, bro.
And then you've made them proud. So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, bro. I've just been doing loads of stuff. Like, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. It's proud moments, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when JD, when we went out for the Euros and they chose me and Specs and obviously Ginge was there and that. Yeah. Come on, bro. Look at the amount of different people that they could have chose. You get me, to represent England out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fool, innit? We don't need to get into that conversation, innit? Yeah. But look at the amount of people that they could have chose to represent England and go out there and brand risk and brother, like that JD thing for me, like I don't even think they know, but for me, like forgetting the fee that I got for it, just the fact that you chose me when you could have chose
anyone.
And the fact is me and Specs as well, like us too, like, do you know them way there, brother?
The chemistry.
There's loads of colours on the palette, you know?
Yeah.
And you chose me and Specs?
Yeah.
Like that for me said, you know what? Your talent and what you do transcends, you know what I mean?
It doesn't block opportunities.
Exactly, because a lot of people be like, oh yeah, they don't choose me because I'm not getting that opportunity because I'm broski. I'm getting these opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was a real proud moment for me.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier, actually, I just want to circle back that your love of wrestling.
Yeah.
And I got one more present for you.
Yeah?
I got one more present for you.
This brother, bro. This guy's got hella gifts, blood. That's crazy, fam.
I got the Santa
feel like
hat
I'm
for
on
a
fucking
reason.
online,
and
blood.
I want to, like, wrestling's interesting because I used to play the game and I watched it when I was younger. Brother. But I know you're a big fan of it. And I know something big happened recently in the wrestling world.
Yeah. Brother, nah, you're a legend still.
Come on, brother.
This ain't coming out the box,
I went to Central
blood.
to get that, you know.
Nah, this ain't coming out the box. This is gonna, and I swear down, I'm gonna try and get this signed still.
That would be incredible.
I'm gonna keep this in the box, yeah. Remember I said it here, yeah. I'm gonna try and get it. So I know Cena's retired, blood, but I find myself in places that I never dreamt that I'd be at. So who knows? Maybe one day I could get this signed, blood. You know what I mean? This is gonna stay in the box.
Have you done work with WWE? Because I would assume you're going to, if you haven't already done work with WWE.
Yeah. So when they had money in the bank in the UK, yeah, I was literally backstage. Like Barstool patterned that for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was backstage. I met all of the wrestlers. I was sitting next to Nick Khan, who's like the owner of WWE, and his kids and stuff like that. So I had like the best seats in the house. Like, brother, like them memories for me, like I'm telling you, like my granddad, like me and my granddad were like this, innit? And I remember like wrestling, I used to, back then we have VHS, so I used to like, you know when they would come on at 1 o'clock, I used to tape them for him. You know, like you have to buy blank tapes and just hit record and tape them for him, bring them to his yard so he could watch them again with him. So I'd watch it like twice and that because I just loved it so much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man, every time, like, I've continued to watch wrestling and will always watch wrestling. One, as homage to my granddad, because I feel like even though he's gone now, I feel like when I watch it with him, it's like he's sitting right next to me. So, like, even when things happen and I reload it, yeah, I might even look and be like, like an idiot. Granddad, you see that? Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, that's how you bonded. That's why I like watching wrestling by myself.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone to look at that and think, oh, this guy's a loser, this guy's a... You know, when I'm shameless, yeah, but these things...
It means something to you.
That means something to me.
That's the family line that you spoke about.
It's whatever. But like my family and really means a lot to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's mad, bro. And wrestling does represent... Obviously, we know like it's like a performance, but it represents...
It is, but it's a movie, bro. It's like man enjoying a movie.
It's a film,
If someone dies in a film, you're going to see them on social media tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
But it don't mean you can't get upset they died in a film.
Yeah.
Come on, G. It's entertainment. I'm not sitting there telling you, it's a sport. Oh, it's real. It's da-da-da. When I found out wrestling was fake, it changed nothing.
When people say it's fake,
don't care.
You don't care.
Don't care.
I'm watching it anyway.
Movies are fake. You get me? Half of the parts on females' bodies are fake. You know them way there. The hair's fake. We love it.
Yeah.
We love it. You get me? Give me some Harley Street titties, blood. You get me? Give me a BBL, blood. Give me a weave. Give me some clip-on nails. More attachments than a Call of Duty gun, fam. Brother, the man, them, we love this. We love it. You get me? Girl are walking around like emails, hella attachments. But we love it. So why can't I love wrestling is fake? So what? Real talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And there's so much that happens with... Because I've watched a bit of wrestling. I'm not as...
Brother, I watched this guy tap out, watched us get put in a spliff by Forest, and then in a spliff at Ballers League. I've had a hell of a week.
What was your... Because that was a controversial ending.
Devastated.
That was a controversial ending to his career. You can't see me and all this stuff. He's a legend of the game.
I knew he wasn't going to win.
But
and I didn't want him to win because here what? Like, I didn't know that I wanted him to win because when you go out, it's always right you pass the torch to someone else, innit? Yeah. And Gunther deserves that, blood. I've interviewed Gunther as well, which is crazy. Like, I've actually had an interview with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've interviewed Gunther. So, like, he deserves it, man. Ring general, like, top athlete. You get me? And if it was anyone I would have chosen, it would have been him. So it's not, I'm not upset that he won. But seeing John Cena tap out, like, you know, because like I've grown up with him, watching John Cena. Like, even when I saw John Cena with the ball patch and that, like, I was like, yeah, I'm old, bro. You know, when you see John Cena with a ball patch, you know you're old.
Yeah.
Because he was the guy with the chain, the swag, you know what I'm saying, fam? So when John Cena tapped out, like, I was devastated. But the thing is, yeah, the reason why I'm not upset anymore is because I was more upset about that. They cut the camera to him and it was like, he broke the fourth wall, he just smiled and then he tapped out.
It's like he's playing games with you.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can look at it like this. Never give up. That was his motto. Every dog has its day. There's always time for, like, you get me? Everyone has to leave the earth at a certain time. Everybody's success might come to an end in certain things like that. He knows his time's up and he knows Gunther's now, innit? So where he would have powered up and done a madness, he's like, brother, I'm 50 or whatever. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Let me pass the torch. So when I tweeted straight, I was so angry. I tweeted like 4 a.m., whatever. It got mad likes, But then when I actually deeped it, I just said, you know what? Storytelling-wise, movie-wise, it's what needed to happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
My favorite, I used to watch this with my little sister as well because she I don't know why I think it was because of Ronda Rousey. Maybe she brought a female audience with her.
Yeah.
From MMA, but I watched the moment of her and The Rock, and I just looked at the stadium and I looked at the crowds and the amount of people that they were able to garner and gravitate.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Was just ridiculous. I just thought this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of entertainment. All the big characters. you know, whether it's Roman Reigns, whether it's, you know, Sheamus, whether it's
The one
Rey
thing I ain't done
Mysterio.
is go to a WrestleMania, and that's what I need to do. That's on my bucket list.
That's on your bucket list.
My dream is to go to like a WrestleMania, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? And I'd love to be backstage or just, I'd love that. That's my dream.
You've seen KSI Logan with the prime drink, Speed. I'm telling you, and I'm going to say it right here, right now. You will be on that stage.
I'd love
One
that.
day you will be in a moment on WWE. You'll be involved.
You'll
be there.
That's the dream for me, bro.
You'll be there.
Honestly, like that's the dream for me. Like even when I met like the players, I've met the players before, but the new stringer players, I've met the players underneath Pochettino doing some work for Tottenham and stuff. But meeting like the new stringer players, like in Hong Kong, like everyone and shaking a hand and that, it was more like, I'm gonna be real. It's like, it does bring me joy because I love the football club. Do you know them way there? Yeah. But it doesn't bring me joy like with the wrestling stuff for some reason, like because that's deep rooted for me. Like I watch wrestling first. I love wrestling was my first love. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like there was times in uni when I was in uni that I'd miss a Tottenham game because I was out or doing whatever. But when it came to wrestling, I would miss it, but I'd watch it straight back.
Rerun it.
Whereas the Tottenham game, I wouldn't watch the whole game. I just watch the highlights.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when it was 3 p.m. kickoffs,
like,
you got used to
the
it
last
as well.
time we beat Liverpool at Anfield, I was in uni, yeah? And I didn't even know because I refused to watch it. I said, we don't never win there. My brethren rang me, Mike was like, we did it, Van der Vaart, fam. Broski, I watched the full 90 minutes, like, shamelessly. You know what I'm saying, fam? That's what it is. So, like, yeah, no, the WWE thing, like, even being backstage, like, interviewing wrestlers, meeting them and stuff like that. And the thing is, it's not, like, remember I tell you, like, a man, you know, like, a man will look at and be like, oh, but how can you get excited of seeing someone that's younger than you and Brother, half of these footballers, man, could be, man's older than, you get me, fam? Man's 35, bro. That's like the retirement age for football, bro.
Facts.
Doesn't matter about age. It matters about how people affect your life. And life's short. So if I have love for someone or they impress me or I'll always tell them, blood. You know them way there, fam. Yeah. So like, even with the Tottenham, like, that's like when the players followed me, like Maddison's followed me, Danso, Richarlison, like when they follow me, like, for me, it's like, like, do you know them way there? I'm not saying, because I know they know who I am, but to follow me, it's like, and they know I'm, like, I say what I want. I'm not, just because you follow me, I'm not gonna, if you have a bad game, I'm not gonna not say, we get me, Basuma's followed, man, when he got that red card, I lost it.
You've worked with Basuma, you did
but that's what I mean. But the thing is, I'm real, innit? Like, that's what it is. So, like, meeting the players, like, obviously, when you meet them, when I say the only change would be, but you learn this with the times that you work in the space, innit? So wear it before when you'll get angry and be like, oh, shit, how's he a footballer? Brother, come on, bro. Let's not do that. You can't play football. Like me, I can't play football. Don't do that. If you're going to say someone's done something, make it comedic. Do you know them way there?
That's just elevating and learning.
Where I would say, like if Harry Kane would sky something, like open goal and he'd sky it, I can't fucking believe it. How are you a Premier League footballer and you're missing that? I'll be like, brother, I can't believe it. On a plate, Thanksgiving, Harry Class say, this brother sent it to Jerusalem, blood. Bethlehem, fam. How did he do that? It was harder not to bit. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You gotta make it funny. Like, you get me? And then when I do cross the line, like one time, I was so angry with Brennan Johnson, blood. I was like, brother, this guy's a waste of oxygen, And immediately, I said, no, I didn't mean that.
Oh, whilst you were recording?
Yeah, and I kept, of course, I didn't mean it. Brother, don't say nothing that don't start something you ain't got the heart to finish, and don't say things that you don't mean.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? I could call Robbie a walking Malteser, Jamaican Zordon, blood, Pack Lunch Vieira, blood, Chris Hughesbank Sr., blood, Samuel XXL Jackson. I can call him anything that I want, because I know right now, unfortunately, I'm not going to say it, but if I was to pass away tomorrow or Robbie was to pass away tomorrow, it'll be nothing but positive and love between us, because I know our relationship offline. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's what it is. When it comes to Arsenal, Tottenham, fuck him, blood. But when it comes to Robbie, Lyle, his family, always have time for him, bro.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? And I'll never forget, he is the reason why I started making money on YouTube. And you know why I say that? I didn't start, brother. I had about 15, 20,000 followers. Didn't know nothing about the monetization button. Robbie called me in for a meeting because he wanted to work with me. He wanted me to do some more stuff. Arsenal, Tottenham, whatever. Realized, when he saw my name, he realized, he was like, you ain't related to realized he knew my dad, this, that, and the other. Rah, 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 Jamaicans, it's a small, you know what I'm saying? They both did music. So that was it. So he goes, you must be making good money off YouTube. I was like, no, I work and I just do this for fun. Rah, rah, rah. He goes, but why are you not making no money? He's looked at my channel. He's like, you ain't got none of your video monetized. I was like, what the fuck does monetization mean? I didn't realize.
Yeah.
He turned on everything. As soon as he turned on that, all the videos that I made previously, it's like money just stacked up.
Wow. So
I'm not saying that I wouldn't have found out later in the day, but I wasn't taking it seriously.
Yeah.
The meeting I had with him when he actually told me that you could make a career out of this is what made me say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I love making people laugh and that, but if I could actually make this a job, why not? Do you know what I mean?
It's him, Joel, a few others maybe, I don't know.
Broski, like when I look at Joel, like no one gave me like that back. But once I established myself to where people could see me, I would say Joel, Robbie, Troopz, do you know them way there? Billy Wingrove.
Oh, who's that?
F2.
Oh, of course.
Billy Wingrove. Yeah. He was Billy Wingrove was the first person.
Really?
Let me tell you that before all of them.
Wow.
So I didn't even know who the F2 freestylers was. I just knew some man with bare followers was following me and he used to like repost my story. And then one time he decided to put a big thing saying, all Spurs fans, if you are not following this guy, Expressions Oozing, I don't know what the hell you're doing. This guy's the funniest man on YouTube. Went out of his way. He would have messaged me. I didn't see any of it in it, yeah? He went out of his way to do that. And Billy Wingrove, like, always, like, any opportunities he had, he would always bring me in, like with the F2, doing little things like that. So I'll never forget what Billy Wingrove. Joel's another one. You get me, fam? Joel's in this space doing an absolute madness. And another thing with Joel is he taught me, like, I learned something off Joel. I've never told him this, but I've learned something off Joel. And obviously, if he watches this, he'll see. But while I learned, like, life lessons off Joel, because Joel was fully immersed in CheekySport, got them to 100K, like, expeditiously. They were, like, the hardest working people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Joel got himself into the limelight so much, all these brands started wanting to work with him, and he wasn't doing the CheekySport stuff enough, innit? And, like, the streets were missing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Joel went on to do big things, went on, like, no regrets probably. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I feel like CheekySport failed because of it, to the point where they're not doing the views, they're not consistent, they're not. And my thing is, yeah, as much as I want to do brand deals and do other stuff, my bread and butter, my gunner is my YouTube channel. These man put me in a position where I want to be in it. So you always need to be catering to your audience as well as doing other things. Because brand deals, yeah, they might be more money, less time. You don't have to turn the camera on. You don't have to do any work. You just show up. Probably maybe less effort and that. But broski, they're not always going to be there.
Facts.
Brands will always go and find other people. There's always competition for them to find people. Don't think that you're the only one that they can choose. Your audience choose. They don't have to subscribe to you. They choose to subscribe to you. So you need to feed your audience. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what Joe taught me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and even with him, like, even speaking to him about that, he's even said to me, he's like, X, make sure, and I was like, bro, you've already taught me that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't remember if we had this conversation on the phone, but Joel, if you're watching, bro, I'm telling you, fam, that I definitely saw that with you. And look at Joel now, he's amazing. He's doing so much.
He's doing
Arsenal,
so much.
He does so much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, like, your own IP is just so important to me. Like, Craig Mitch as well. Craig Mitch has been around for many years, blood, doing so much work with brand after brand after brand after brand. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But his YouTube channel doesn't reflect that because he's only started it maybe in the last few years. Whereas if Craig Mitch had started that from the start...
When he was on Copper 90.
Like, forget about... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that. Copper 90, how much millions, and him and Poet and...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Poet having Filthy Fellas is amazing because he's always got something that's his IP, innit?
Yeah.
When you can go and work and do a Copper 90, and that Poet always had Filthy Fellas. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always good having something that's your own. It's always good working with brands, yes. And man's thankful and I love the opportunities that I get working with brands, but I always got to feed my core audience, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure your home's clean before you go outside, basically.
That's what I'm saying,
Make
bro.
sure your bed's spread.
Yo, real talk, fam, because these man got the subscribers button smashed, they got the bells on, blood. They don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith, fam. So give them content.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that home that you've built has put you in a position once upon a time where you were going to Barstool.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about that because you and Troopz, I mean, Troopz has done stuff.
I'm going to pause it. I need to go to the toilet.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but the Barstool. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Bro, I'm enjoying myself so much. Neither do I. Bro, the more you speak, the more I just... So with the community you've built and the home that you've kind of created, that meant that you, Troopz, Barstool happened, which was kind of like breaking boundaries that we've never seen before in the UK football space because America got involved.
Yeah.
He went, you stayed.
Yeah.
How big of a decision was that when you reflect on it for you? And
so with the Barstool thing, and this is why, obviously, like I'll tell him off camera, but I'm not a man. There's a lot of people that say things off camera and then the world won't see it. But give Troopz his flowers. Do you get me, fam? I'll take a moment to give Troopz his flowers because, like, as much as like, he's come into this space, he's done what he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it made it any easier for me because I still got the same grief. And I probably got it worse because people are like, oh yeah, you're copying Troopz, not understanding that we just speak like this. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? So like, you get me? As soon as they hear Fam and the Blood, they'll be like, oh, he's copying Troopz. Do you know what I mean? We're there. Yeah. And like, Troopz, you get me, fam? Like, this brother, like, has broke boundaries in the scene. Do you know what I'm saying? When he signed for Barstool, this is the sort of person that I am. Like, I look at Troopz signing for Barstool and it motivates me. Like, I never look at me like, oh, why did it? It just motivates me. Like, I remember speaking to him about it. Like, I didn't really want that because my thing is, football's here. Why am I going to move to America? Be waking up with crust in my eye and all of that. But that's not for me. Troopz, the America thing worked for him. Like, he wants to get involved, like, do the Gilly and Wallow stuff. Like, the dreams that he had in his head and the conversations that I had with him meant that this was a perfect match for him. Now, of course, I told him, like, I was telling him, bro, like, I was trying to explain to him. I was like, bro, I know you're going to go over there and do a madness and da-da-da, but broski, AFTV is your bread and butter. You're gonna try and at least hold a show with them, try and do this, try and do that, try and do that. But broski, I'm not going to lie, fam. Troopz saw hella zeros, blood. You know them way there, fam. I signed the contract and I said, brother, I'm gone.
The coin.
Do you know what I mean, fam? Man say, hold that, you walking Malteser, blood. You ain't gonna see me again, fam. You know that way there, fam. Hey, Turkish, blood. Hey, listen, you might as well be Kurdish, blood, because we ain't gonna see you either, fam. Nah, I'm playing. So, like, obviously, Troopz has gone and he's done his thing. And obviously, Troopz, we're still working together because our North London Derby content is the biggest thing. Whether we're doing it remotely or we're doing whatever, we're still working together. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was already on their radar. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, come on, you get me? I was box office, main event. Already on their radar. But obviously, with the content, whatever they didn't see prior to that, they will definitely watch any content that I did with him coming onto his podcast or whatever. Man's electric, man's this, that, and the other. Broski. Not long after, so Troopz has done it. I don't even think he was there for a year. You get me? There was just rumblings. Like, yeah, they wanted me. They want this, that, and the other, rah, 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 rah. And I'm not going to lie, like, this was a big decision in my life, innit? Like, I remember when I made this decision, like, I felt sick. Like, I felt like, you know when you feel like you just blown a chance? Like, you get me, fam? Man's light is not working and you blew the candle out. There's no chance of it coming back to light. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So I remember they offered me 6 figures, blood, a year. And broski, I wasn't nowhere near that, blood. Do you know what I mean? I hadn't seen that in my bank account. My bank account was pay as you go, blood. You know, where their money come in, money go out. Money come in, money go out. But I turned it down because my thing was, I didn't want to live in America because it would get me away from collaborating with a lot of the different creators. Now, collaborations are important. Like, don't think you can do these things by yourself. Like, obviously you can be talented enough to do these things by yourself, but no one just wants to watch you by yourself. They want to see you engage with other people and do other stuff like that. So I was like, it just doesn't make sense. And obviously I was seeing like obviously they love clips. So like, I'll be doing live stream and the Americans just be running in, not knowing what's going on, just doing stupid shit. And I was like, don't get me wrong, that's fun. Yeah. But it could get jarring for a certain thing. Tiresome for a certain, do you know what I mean? So I didn't really see any gain in going over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm so happy for the opportunity. I thanked them. I was like, you guys are amazing. But I actually had to turn it down and I felt sick. And I was like, oh yeah, And broski, about a week later, man get a FaceTime call, blood, yeah. And I answer it. And it's Dave Portnoy with that super noodle haircut, blood, in a Ferrari, blood. Just be like, yo, you know when someone's not even looking when they ring you, yeah? So I'm just seeing this bare noise in the background. He's like, expressions, it's Dave. What's this talk I'm hearing about you turning down Barstool? Nobody turns us down, you cocksucker. That's what he said to me. Nobody turns us down, you cocksucker. That's the exact words what he said to me. Yeah? Then I was like, brother, listen, yeah, like, no disrespect. I love the opportunity, but why? Like, football's here. If I go over there, I can't go to games. I got a show, Best of Enemies with Robbie, which is box office. That's literally breaking things. KG wasn't even on at this point.
Yeah.
Which is just instrumental to what man do. Like, I understand. Like, yes, I've made my name, yeah, but you can't just live off your name. You need to make more names. Do you know what I understand?
Absolutely.
That's it. So, like, that's why I never block people in this industry, because bring them through and create magic with them.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Moments.
So, like, for me, I was like, yeah, nah, He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you don't have to fucking move to America. He goes, a flight from London to America, brother. He goes, if he was in Vegas to fucking New York, it'll be longer. That's what he was saying to me. So I was like, so what? I don't have to move over. So then he goes, brother, I'm going to put some flights in your contract. I don't care if it's 10 flights. I put 10 flights in your contract. You tell me when you can come over, and you can even bring whoever you want to bring with you. That's why I even brought Rants over that time for the World Cup or whatever was going on.
Yeah.
I brought Rants over there. So he said I could bring anyone I wanted. You put all the flights in my contract, everything paid for, put me in a hotel. And then, yeah, I just come in and do whatever. So I used to go to America when I wanted to be fair.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like it was good, man. Like, Barstool, I can't say nothing bad about Barstool. They gave me an amazing opportunity. They're the sole reason why I got introduced to the WWE, the backstage stuff. And they were all quality, brother, they're just vibrant, electric people. Like, Dave Portnoy is a fucking legend. That guy's the richest man, and you think he's the poorest the way he dresses, bro. He taught me a lot about just going incognito, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just being unapologetically yourself, blood. That's the one thing I could say about Dave that he taught me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was amazing. Like, my whole experience at Barstool Sports was amazing, fam. And I'm glad that I didn't have to move over there, because football's here at the end of the day. And I was able to keep my relationships, my dynamics, working with people and stuff like that. They may have had to sign fucking papers when I was working there, and there were certain people that they just didn't want me to work with because they didn't feel like it brought anything. But that's because if they're paying me a wage, I can't say no to that.
Yeah.
It's not my decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. And then even leaving Barstool, like, I feel like there's no change. Like, it's like one of them ones where, even though I was on like a wage at Barstool and I could have literally rested on my laurels and put out one video a week and just rested, if you do that and take the money, you're not growing, blood.
Exactly.
You get me? And you don't care about what's yours. What I've got, Barstool didn't give to me. I created it before them. So why, when they're giving me a wage, am I going to slow down? I'm going to stop doing work, blood. I'm going to show them, you know what? I'm worth this money. So maybe they could give me more.
Absolutely.
That's why I was always working hard. I was always putting out extra videos. Brother, they gave me all this equipment, bruv, cameras, everything. They gave me everything I needed, bro.
Wow. Like,
literally, like, Barstool Sports, bro, like, trust me.
I saw they sponsored
in
the
my
pod.
story, bro, sponsor, brother. The whole reason why I started the pod before I went Barstool, but I only started it because I knew I was going there. And I wanted Rants to jump on their attention. I wanted, you know, like when you bring people through.
Absolutely.
So I wanted them to see Rants and then maybe offer him a deal.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, like, you get me? That's the whole reason why me and Rants started Bants Sports Ooze, because I'm thinking, don't get me wrong, I love giving people opportunities, but charity starts at home, blood. Do you know them way there?
Yeah.
If I started that podcast with someone else and then they got signed to Barstool, my older brother will be, even though I don't think he's like that, but he'll probably be looking at me like, what the fuck? Do you know them way there?
We sitting it together at Christmas.
That's what I mean, blood. Yeah. Like, literally, why wouldn't I want to make his pockets bigger? And then that way we can share the burden when it comes to paying for our parents, blood.
Bro, the HMRC are coming, bro.
Do you know what I
have
mean?
to make sure that the family's up.
That's it, blood. Like, I don't want my parents looking at me like, oh yeah, I'm the one with money. He's got money too, blood. You know them way there.
That's a masterstroke.
Trust me, blood. Brother, get me, fam. We can share all of the shit that we have to pay for, man. So yeah, bruv. Get me.
At the start of every pod, we always do show and tell.
Yeah.
And you've brought something here with you today, and I just wanna see what you've brought because wow. I don't know what it is, people. It's a surprise. But
what did Robbie bring? His Ozempic certificate? No, I'm just asking, bro.
He brought the medal.
What medal?
He won a medal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But listen, he's big time,
that's
you know.
Wavy,
You're going up to universities and winning medals and also sports personality of the year and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What have you got?
1 sec.
Let's see. It's fragile, people. It's fragile. It's fragile. I'm very intrigued. What?
Hey, what's man talking about, blood? 10 plus years in the game, nothing, blood. Not one trophy to my name, blood. If anyone deserved a trophy, it was Expressions Marcellus Oozing, fam. Spliff after spliff. T-shirt after T-shirt, blood. Tottenham Hotspur, the only reason why I support this team is because of my mum, blood. I have been in an abusive relationship, blood. You get me? They've given me grey hairs, blood. They've given me lines on my forehead, fam. They've given me eye bags, blood. They've given me everything but silverware, blood, until this year, 2025, Bilbao, and I was there, blood, in the middle, blood. You get me? Like Malcolm, fam. I'm telling you this right now, fam. It was crazy, blood. Crazy. You get me, fam?
Nah, you've had me over.
Because
bro, I was waiting for this big battle. I was like, what's this? Man just pulled out a medal. Man's just pulled out a medal of one of my rivals.
This is the Expressions banter. Yeah,
this is level of trolling.
I've actually got something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've actually brought something that actually means a lot to me. So
no, I'm cooked.
This actually got sent. So you know, it smells like a 3-5. Like. I was gonna say, right, you sparked it, but yeah, this year, like, I feel like this when I received this. I can't remember. I think it was maybe 2021 or 2020, something like that. 2020 or 2021. So I received this from a fan in Australia.
Yeah.
Obviously, Australia, but I've never been there. You know, them way there. And it's like, I don't know how many subs I had. It wasn't that many, probably in that time. When I say, well, you don't think you're anyone.
You're on 100K plus at that point for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
I think you got it in 2020. You got a plaque
okay,
there, yeah.
So,
you're big.
But even then, like 100K, you don't realize what 100,000 people is. Like people don't look at 100K and think, oh, right, I may not have 100,000 friends or 100,000 phone numbers or met 100,000 people and actually had a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, you know, like I'm just doing things weekly. I don't feel validated or whatever. But you know, when I received this, I literally felt famous. Like, I felt like, you know what, you changed. Because remember, it's from Australia as well. It's not London or whatever. Like, I just think that people only know me in London and that. But and a big artist as well, like he had way more followers than me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big artist in Australia, Jay Brooks. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to me and he had done this. He didn't even ask me to do it. He'd already done it. And he said, oh, can I have an address for you to send it to, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And brother, I always said to myself, and the reason why it's still in here is because I haven't bought my house yet.
Okay.
Get me? I'm renting. I always said to myself, when I buy my house, this is going in. I'm going to frame it and it's going up just to remind me, yeah, this was the first moment that you felt like, you know what I mean? You made it or you done something, you know what I mean? So if I could just open it up, like, it's just amazing, man. Like, I just couldn't believe it, fam.
Oh, wow.
And another reason why it means a lot to me is because you see the Fresh Ego Kid hat?
Yeah, you always wear the hat.
R.I.P. Marvin. You know what I mean? Marvin really made me believe that I was someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, every time I saw Marvin, he made me feel like, you know what? Like, there was more to do. Like, he never ever shat on any of my achievements. He would always run banter, but when it comes to me achieving things and doing stuff, Marvin, like, R.I.P. brother, like, I love you to death, man. It's one of them ones where I would never, brother, Fresh Ego Kid, I bought my first hat. And I remember I had like 5,000 followers and he said, brother, you're absolutely hilarious. Can I send you a care package? And then from then, I've just been wearing Fresh Ego Kid. I wouldn't take a penny from Fresh Ego Kid. I'll wear Fresh Ego Kid for free until the day that I die, for the simple fact of how Marvin's confidence in me is a big part of where I'm now. And John as well, John Rubin, another one who literally gave me my break to go into Tottenham and literally helped me out a lot. Like, Marvin and John are like two big parts of my story. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And while I'm talking about my story, I just want to add someone else that you will never know, a guy called Ross, who's a good friend of mine, who used to own the job I used to work at with the kids. Yes. So he used to own that. And remember, with what I do, there's times it's important that you got to stay with the kids and but there's times that I might need to make a video, leave, do that. I can't. And he gave you that opportunity. Brother, the man would be phoning up people, getting cover for me, doing this, doing that, doing that, doing that, to the point where I'm thinking he's going to sack me soon. And he would never think that, his ex is taking a piss. I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for Ross, blood. Yeah, so Ross, you get me, fam. Like, you get me? I'm Farouk as well, because Farouk's another guy that used to work with me that used to take a lot of my slack. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Ross and Farouk, you get me, fam. Like, man, gotta definitely give them an honourable shout out. And Francesca as well, who, yeah, you get me, fam. She's done everything. Like, you know what I mean? Women are better than us men, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? They just start. I'm
organised.
Yeah. She's just organised, bro. Anything like brother, I do. You shouldn't even be saying this, blood. But brother, I remember I got caught. I had to do a test, innit? You know, you get caught doing that, you have to do a test, yeah? Brother, I wasn't passing that test. She did it for me, blood, on the computer, fam. You know them way there, right in front of my eyes. She literally just did it for me, blood. Like, I'll never forget that, Fran, blood. I love you, man.
Thank you for bringing that in, man.
Nah, this generally, when you said to me, oh yeah, bring something in, yeah, I obviously the shame, I could have brought the trophy in.
Yeah.
Could have brought that. So I said, you know what, let me just bring the medal in to be shameless with it. But let me actually bring something that means something to expressions. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, I could have said, oh, yeah, my championship ring from when I won the Europa League and stuff like that. But no, like, there's time for banter and there's a time for actually, let's be serious, innit? Yeah. I could have brought in, like, trophies like FBA awards and all of that. Less of that. Yeah. Like, those were just, like, whatever. Like, this poster here, the fact that he took his time out, done that, it just made me feel like a celebrity.
Bro, it's beautiful.
Do you know what I mean?
The amount of hours that's been put into that.
It really made me feel like a celebrity. Jay Brooks Art, his Instagram is, I still follow him.
I'll put a link in the description.
I don't even think.
I mean, he's probably too big for that, but you know, I'll put it in there anyway.
Like, you get me? Every little helps, like, you know what I'm saying, fam? Like, them, like, from there, it made me, you know, when it just gives you that confidence to say, you know what? When you don't want to go on, you go on. Yeah. Just like when my birthday comes around, yeah, like, if I wasn't in the spotlight or famous, yeah, you'll get love for your birthday and that. But you know when you're about to go to sleep or whatever, or midnight hits and your phone's just and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like people genuinely care about you. Yeah. Like, there's a lot more people that care about you than you actually know. Yeah. You don't know nothing about their lives, but they care about you. Yeah. That feeling's special, you know. Absolutely. And it can't be taken for granted. It can't be taken for granted. And there's a lot of people that will never feel that, Matisse. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Brother, have a 9 to 5, work a normal life. No one know you go home. Everyone's got their own path. But as much as there's cons about being in the public eye and the space and mental health and all of that, brother, let's not forget the pros, bro. The pros are important. I'm glad you've spoken on those today. They're so important, fam. You get me, bro? Because brother, feeling like that change your life. You know what I'm saying? It makes you just feel special. It makes you want to do more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What does the future of YouTube look like for you now? Going forward, we've done so much reflection and it's been absolutely beautiful to do it because you've had an incredible career so far. Your catalogue speaks for itself. Yeah. But going forward, what do you want to do? Going forward, like, obviously, I'm always going to do the football thing because that's my bread and butter. My whole channel's been about doing things that I enjoy. But I want to do stuff outside the YouTube space. Like, I want to have my own show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to do, but not football related. Yes. Do you know what I mean? So I want to have, like, my own show, not a podcast, like my own show. Like, yeah, it will be on YouTube, but I want to, like, delve into different things. I want to put my entertainment, like, comedic value on the stage and do different things. And you know what I'm saying, fam? Do, like, challenges and different stuff. Like, I'm a celebrity, get me out here. I want to see you on it. No. We just saw Ginge. Come on, why can't you be the king of the jungle, bro? I've never even gone, man. Brother, I didn't even go on the camping trips in school, blood. I pretended my parents couldn't afford it, but I told them I didn't want to go. Do you know them way there, blood? Sleeping outside is a myth. You told the teachers one thing, your mum that brother, sleeping outside is a myth, fam. Okay, fair enough. You know them way there, bruv. Aye, sleeping outside is a myth, but yeah, I definitely want to, like, I just want to challenge myself, man. I just don't want to be stuck in the same cycle as just doing the same old shit, blood. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of people rest on their laurels, look at the numbers that they've got and think, oh, yeah, man's getting 100K on a video. That's great. No, blood. Let's get 1 million. You know them way there? Facts. Let's get 2 million. Like, what we doing here, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not rest. Let's do more stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, I want to do more stuff. I may start doing, like, more, like, vlogs and stuff like that. But I got to be careful with that because, like I said, like, with me, like, I'm shameless and I love putting my stuff at me, but putting my personal life online, like, talking about people that I love will affect me. I think travel vlogs for you would be perfect. Travel vlogs, but that's what I'm saying. Different cultures. I remember you dressed up when you was in Japan, was it? South Korea. South Korea, sorry. Do you know them way? Hong Kong as well? Yeah. I dressed up, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'll do that. Broski, I have got to be the least serious guy on this
On this
platform.
planet.
I don't walk around like I know what I'm talking about, think I got the best ball knowledge out of this, that, and the other. Bro, you got better ball knowledge than me. All right, bro, battle that out with Michael Barrymore, fam. You and him, live life. You can have better ball knowledge than me. You, him, Neil Patrick Harris, Ben Mitchell, you lot can all live life. I don't care about the ball knowledge, mate. You get me? I care about what I care about. No? Broski, I care about what I care about, blood. You know them way there. Yeah. I've never pretended to be Mr. Know-It-All. I've never got something wrong and said that I'm right. I'll be like, oh, you know them way there? My bad. Do you know them way there? Broski. Yeah. Come on, man. I've always been like that. And it's not even, oh, yeah, that's the character that man's playing. That's just how I am. You get me? I've never been the wrong and strong thing. You know what I'm saying? You
said that, yeah.
You get me? Yeah. Never. Like, you get me? When it comes to relationships or whatever, like, man, always good to look at the other side. You know what I'm saying, fam? Because life's too short, broski.
My final question for you is, what would you like your legacy to be? When it's all said and done, Expressions' his career, maybe that John Cena moment, you know, I don't know. Yeah. And you say, all right, I'm tapping out now, I'm retiring. What do you want your legacy to be?
You know what? I would say that I just want people to say, you know what? Like, I just want people to remember me. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, obviously, I don't know how long it will last for, but like a lot of people wait till someone dies before they show them love and this, that, and the other. But I feel like I'm never in this. I don't feel like I'm not loved in this space. I feel like my audience just give me so much love. Do you know what I mean? I feel fortunate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to go tomorrow, I wouldn't think, obviously it'd be annoying because I know my followers would just probably go up to 1 million, because when you die, everyone likes to follow.
Jumps, yeah.
You get me? I don't know why that happens, but at the same time, I feel like they've given me enough of what I've, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like for me, I just like my lasting memory to probably be like, this guy was funny, he was entertaining, he just didn't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he created something that I haven't seen before. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it is. Because it's like a rapper talking about football. It don't have to rhyme, but it's still, there's no turbulence. Like, it's smooth. You know them way there? Yeah. That's what it is. But like, man ain't rapper, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, man ain't rapper. You know what I mean? Yeah, man could do Snack and Fenrir and that. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Like, yeah, man used to spit a couple bars back in the day and that. So it's not, I can't do it. But that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was express myself. Like, I knew I was funny. I knew I had bars, and I didn't know what field that I was going to excel in, innit? Because back then, you used to think being on TV, you'd need to be an actor. Yeah. And when they were making me do all of the stage play things, like just stuff that I just wasn't interested in, I didn't want to do it. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? So like for me, like I just want my legacy to be, like, I want people to actually, as much as they appreciate me for what I bring them online and stuff like that, like, you know when they say, oh, they make the wrong people famous? Like, oh yeah, why did they make it wrong? I want people to just know, like, you get me? I'm thankful for everything. And that, yeah, like just me as a person. That's why I never came into this. Yeah, I was dropping jokes and that, but I wanted them to actually know me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Absolutely. That's what it is. And I'm not afraid to show the world my real self. Yeah. You get me, fam? That's what it is. So yeah, man, as much as I can entertain you and I could keep things short and snappy, hella punchlines, this, that, and the other, you can have a normal conversation with me, blood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to get to know my story, my life, and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? Like I said, anything about me, I'm happy to share. But when it comes to like my family names and all of these things there, the only reason why I keep that private is because the internet isn't a safe space. Yeah. And I want to protect my loved ones. It's not because I care about anything else. I'm not got nothing to hide or anything like that, bruv. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got a clean DBS check. I work with kids, fam. Yeah. I ain't got no criminal record, blood. None whatsoever. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, fam.
Well, brother, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Come on, G.
From 8,000 subscribers when you first came on the channel, to having you here in my home, in my podcast that I've launched.
It's a lovely space.
You're a very early episode, and it's coming out on Christmas Day, which is today, which is a special day for a lot of people. Definitely. I am honored to have you here. I thank you so much for your time, because you haven't limited me to anything. You've literally given me everything that you could have possibly given me, and it's been I'm just so thankful, bro. Yeah, so thank you, brother.
Come on, bro.
Thank you, brother.
You already know, blood. You get me? This whole thing could have been on my channel. I've never done a deep dive. I've never done a deep dive like this, blood. You get me? You better fucking invite me and split that monetization. Skull? I might have to split it with you as well. Yeah, I'm playing, but you ain't got to split nothing, fam. Big up with everything that you're doing, my G. You get me, fam? Like I said, Like, again, you're bringing new content onto your channel, which is different to what you usually do. That's what you got to do, bro, on the YouTube. Don't just rest on your laurels. Yes, we got the football content, but let's do more, bro.
Facts.
You get me, fam? These men have put us on a pedestal and got us to where we are. Let's show them where else we can take it. You know what I mean?
Perfect way to end.
Come on,
He had the last say. It's a perfect way to end. See you later.